I said, this is the land of my birth. This is the land of my birth. This is Jamaica, my Jamaica. It is the land of my birth. I will never leave her shores. I will never go away. I believe in green before I say. Welcome into the chat, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for joining me this Sunday afternoon. I am very happy to have you all. Oh, Jaden. Jay, how are you doing? How is your Sunday going, my friends? I am here. We're going to have a little conversation because I want to know when, Mish, how are you doing? I want to know, when is it a good time to get married? So you all better prepare your answers and be ready to share it with the rest of us. When do you think it is a good time to get married? Wait, I did not wait, guys, I didn't share the live thing. This thing will give me grief. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's the link. All right, so we are talking about when is it a good time to get married. Now we know that marriage is like a rite of passage in the human world. When you get married, you have taken a step over that threshold of being single, of being cared for by other people. Now you're going to find yourself a wife. You're going to cleave to your wife, or so it is expected. And the wife is going to cleave to her husband, right? And that is something that many people look forward to. But when is it a good time? Whether it's based on your experiences or just your opinions based on what you have seen around you in life, what do you think? When do you think is a good time for somebody to get married? Because these days we know that divorces are on the rise for many different reasons. People getting divorced, people are tired, gets tired of each other, people are moving along, getting different interests, and so they don't want to have to deal with the life that their current marital situation provides anymore. They want to move forward. They want to see other people, engage in other activities with other people and stuff like that. So they don't want to ascribe to monogamy, and they don't want to be quote unquote held down in a marriage. They don't want to be in a marriage with this person. I mean, you no longer sweeten my coffee. I don't feel like I'm in love with you anymore. So I go out the door. When is a good time for people to determine that this is the person, this is the right time, I am in the right position in life to jump the broom, to take this next step in life, as in getting married? When is it a good time? Anybody here who is married? Well, I've been married twice, and I don't know when was it a good time. Well, my first marriage was indeed a good time. It was a good time. It was a right time. Yeah, it was. The second one, I don't think that was either the right time, reason, or person. So that's another story for another day. Um, but stuff like that do happen. But I want to hear your opinions. I want to hear you telling me, when do you think? Blessed, how are you doing, sugar? What's going on with you? How are you feeling? Jaden. Jay says, it's a good time. All right, Jay says, it's a good time when both of you are ready, really serious about the decision and believe you are both ready. Yes. But I mean, people go into marriages thinking that yes, they are ready. They are ready because they turn 18. They think they are ready because they turn 18. They are ready because, oh, I just had my first boyfriend and I'm over the moon about him. So I feel like I'm ready. But marriage is really more than just meeting the first person and thinking about moving out from your parents' house and going to establish your own place and do your own thing. It is more than just that. Yes, Jay says mutual agreement. Certainly, certainly, mutual agreement. It has to be a mutual agreement between the two people. But we can have a mutual agreement all we want, but neither of us is ready, or one person is not ready. You agree with me, Jay? Yeah, because even we have a mutual agreement, you and I agree that yes, we're going to get married. But are we getting married for the right reasons? Am I ready? Are you ready? Because we can come to a mutual agreement even without readiness. You agree, right? Hold on, I gotta play this thing here. You agree with me that you don't have to, you can agree that you're going to get married, but at the same time, neither of you could be ready. So let me phrase this one way. Financially, financially, when is it the right time to get married financially? We're going to attack it from that end first, from the financial end. When you think it is the right time financially for a couple to get married? Jay said marriage is when both persons are ready to share all of themselves. When two people are ready to share all of themselves, well, yes. But I'm saying let's attack it from a financial point of view. When is it that you believe two people are ready financially to get married? Shan's in the house. Welcome, Shan. How are you doing, my dear? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in, Michelle. Michelle says we can agree, but not ready. There you go. Yes, Michelle, we can agree that we're going to get married, but we could still not even be ready. Neither of us is ready for marriage. But we can still agree that we're going to get married, even though we are not ready. Jay says you got to be ready to share all of you with that person. Yes, you got to be ready to share all of you with that person. So do you think that if one person is not ready, they are sort of deceiving the other person into believing that they are ready? That could be the case too. Shan says nobody really knows when is a right time to get married. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yardflex, how you doing, my love? How are you doing? Yardflex is in the house, guys. Um, well, Shan brings up an interesting point. Shan says nobody really knows when is the right time to get married. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, Shan also says it's a feeling thing people go by now. Well, that is true too. people are not taking it seriously. People were taking marriage and the responsibilities of marriage seriously. Then they wouldn't just go into it because they have a feeling, because they are feeling like it, because it shouldn't be just a feeling. Because we know that these feelings usually don't last. It's oh, last night you put me down cold. I woke up this morning, I feel refreshed, I'm over the moon about you. Yeah, let's go down to the chapel. That's not what it should be about. It shouldn't be after, an adult night, and then you just get up and be all excited and say, yeah, we're going to get married. Blessed ones, when one's mature enough to take on the responsibilities and commitment of a family. There you go, blessed. I like that response. I love that response. When one is mature enough to take on the responsibility and commitment of a family, because a marriage is not just for one person. The marriage is for the person you're getting married to. So that's for two of you. So instead of thinking in an individualistic way, now you have to be thinking about you and your partner. So whatever you do, you have to think about the implications of that action on your partner. You can't just do it for yourself and go willy-nilly and just do whatever you want anymore. So now you're taking on that added responsibility of being worried about another human being. How is the other human being going to feel if I lock the door and go away with the key, if the other person doesn't have a key? How? You have to think about it. It's not like I live by myself, I just lock my door, jump in my car, go about my business. No. Now I have to be worried about what if this person comes home before me? I mean, what am I going to cook? For me, I'm just going to grab a cheese sandwich and I'll be just fine. But no, I have to be worried now about what am I going to cook for the other person? What is the other person going to eat? That sort of thing. So that is a lot of added responsibility. And if you are not ready for that kind of responsibility, then taking on the role of a wife or a husband would not suit your best interest, society's best interest, or your partner's best interest. It would not. Let me get back in the chat and see what the others are saying. Happy Sunday, Yard Flex. Happy Sunday to you, my friend. Blessed says, Blessed said that. Okay, Michelle says, marriage is like an investment. That too, my friend, because these days, marriage is like an investment. People are getting married to other people because they see them as their little cash pot. Yes, they are putting their time into this relationship. They're putting together prenups that says if you want a divorce before such and such a time, then you are going to have to pay me. People are signing prenups under those agreements. If you cheat on me, then you got to pay me. All this kind of thing. And I think those things came in just to mitigate the amount of damage that is done when it comes on to divorce. So if we have an agreement before we get married, then people are obligated to live up to this agreement or pay the consequences. And consequences are never usually a good thing. But let me see what the others are saying. Guys, I'm so happy to see you all today. It's Sunday. I'm so happy to see you all. Who was on the live last night? Guys, that live last night, oh my word. I was determined last night that I was going to take me a rum cream drink because I was celebrating for Elaine, Shelley, and Sharika. And I said, come flood or high water, I am going to take a drink. And I took 2 sips. I took a few sips of that rum cream, guys. And boy, it knocked me out. I went to sleep. I went to I tell you, I can't hold my liquor to save my life. But I woke up feeling rested and alive, and I'm not gonna sip anything today. Not even a sip. All right. Blessed said, ready to let go of relatives, fractal, commit to your family. Yes, blessed. It's a time when you're ready to let go of your relatives, let go of your family. Yeah, I mean, it's the time when you're ready to let go and I mean find your wife and cleave and your husband and cleave, and you're going to establish your own family unit where the two of you are going to go into this agreement, this marital agreement, to love and care for each other and hopefully to procreate, right? Yeah, that's what it is. But a lot of people are entering into marriages for various reasons that are not reasons that we see when we think about the prospects of having a successful marriage. You know, those are not the reasons why people are entering these days. And with all the restrictions that people are putting in these days, we understand why the marriage rate is so high, the divorce rate is so high, because people are not going into marriages for the right reasons. Blessed say we are genuinely in love with each other and ready to grow into love and with each other. I understand that, blessed. When we are genuinely in love with each other and ready to grow, that is one time when it's a good time. But I also ask about, when is it, taking the finances into consideration, when is it a good time to get married financially? I think it was Michelle who said it is marriage is an investment, which is true. Marriage is these days a financial investment for some people. It's an emotional investment. It is an investment, whichever way you look at it. But from a financial point of view, when do you think it is a good time to get married, financially speaking? For me, I think financially speaking, a good time to get married is when you are financially capable of not just caring for yourself with your finances, but also able to care for somebody else. And whether it be male or female, it doesn't matter. If you are capable, if you are in a position where your resources, where your financial resources are enough to take care of you and take care of somebody else, then I think financially that is a good time to get married. Just financially. I didn't say everything else is in place, because you could be financially ready but not emotionally ready. If you get what I mean. All right. Let me see who else is in the chat. Oh, Michelle said, why you didn't call me? When, Michelle, last night when I was getting drunk? La- Girl, last night, I don't know. Oh boy. One sip. It was one sip. I started feeling woozy. And then I took a couple more sips. Yeah, because it tasted good. You know that J Ray rum cream, it tastes really, really good. So I kept sipping it, sipping it, sipping it. I fell asleep. Fell asleep. But I was up long enough to tell Lorraine good night. There were other people on there, but they weren't saying anything. So I didn't know who they were. I think they were just outsiders looking in, you know. So I just drank a couple of sips and then just went to sleep. Took me to sleep, made me sleep well too. Next time I'm going to have to call you, Michelle, to come stay up with me. To come stay up with me on the live next time. Blessed said, in my time, we didn't think of finance, but these days that is so important. Yes, 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 Michelle. Because once upon a time, the finances were not as important in a marriage as they are now. It was just Two people see each other, two people start loving on each other, two people deciding that they're going to get married, two people living together, two people start having kids together, and we are going to share whatever we have, and we're going to work it out, and we're going to grow as a family. Regardless of the obstacles, we're just going to see it as a part of life and move forward. That was once upon a time. But now the financial demands in a marriage are so great that you don't want to just marry somebody and not be able to care for yourself financially. You can't care for yourself, you can't care for that person. I mean, it's not like the days when we are living in mother huts with wackle and dog. It's not those days anymore. It's not those days when we just live off the water that runs off the roof in the rain and you just go catch some water. You understand? It's not like those days when we do everything we have to do in the daylight. And then at nighttime, we it's dark, so we just go to bed. We are long past those days. Those days still exist in very remote areas of the world, but we are long past those days. So we have more financial issues these days than existed long time ago. So that is why finance comes up the first thing when somebody's thinking about getting married. The finances is one of the first things that comes up. Because once upon a time, there was no light bill to worry about, no water bill to worry about. The house you lived in was probably a family house that you inherited. You didn't have any mortgage, you have no mortgage, you have no electricity bill, no water bill, no internet bill, no cable bill, no phone bill, none of those things. And life was simple. Life was simple, simple, and beautiful. But today, you have to worry about, oh, me going to marry to him, oh, my rent is going to pay, oh, my mortgage going to pay, oh, my lights going to pay, how my phone's going to pay, oh, my internet going to pay, how my car note going to pay, all of that. When before, we didn't have all of these issues. All right? So it comes with the change of time. Time has changed. So the requirements for marriage has also changed with time. Let me see what my lovely people are saying in the chat. Blessed said they just trusted God and to take them through. That was once upon a time. Two people trust God to take them through, and they start out life together and start having children and just keep moving. Let me see what else is being said. Okay. Michelle says, I'm like you, Trevor. I have to stay close to my bed when I take a girl. I tell you, Michelle, anytime, you all know me by now, I can't drink. Anytime I take a drink, I have to be close to my bed because I can't drink and go out. I got to be close to my bed whenever I drink. And last night I decided I was coming here and I totally forgot. My friend had invited me to come to a thing for her daughter. I totally forgot. I'm going to have to. It was after I slept and woke up. I woke up this morning like at 3:30. Yeah, I went to bed, it was like 11:30-ish, something like that. And I woke up like 3:30, like a little bit tormented. I was on here with Shane. Shane was having his live. I was on Shane's live this morning, like at 4 o'clock in the morning. And then I didn't even know when I fell back asleep. And then I woke up and I was like, wow. Yeah, I can't hold my liquor at all. Let me see. Blessed says, many times too much is spent on the wedding feast, rings and clothing to impress friends. You know that is true though. That is so true. People have to maybe stop doing that. But if they have it, a wedding is a flamboyant event. It's an event where people want to, dress best, eat their best, and all of that. So if you're getting married and you want to have a grand festival, if you can afford it, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with it if you can afford it. If you cannot afford it, why do it to impress people? No, don't do it to impress anybody. But if you can afford it, you want to have a big wedding and you can afford to have your wedding, go ahead. Spend your money. It's your money and have your wedding. Let me see who else is here. People probably need to stop spending money on stuff that is spending money to look like they are, like they have it like that when they don't. Blessed says, not thinking about the financial obligations ahead. That is true. A lot of young people these days doing that. They're not thinking about the financial obligations ahead. They're just thinking about having a big wedding, spending a lot of money for food and this and that. Yeah, but we are going to find that all the time, because sometimes it is from inheritance that they get the money to do that. Some people's priority, oh well, let me say, all of us, our priorities are going to be different, because I don't like to say that, because my priority would be different from yours, that your priority is no good. I don't like to say that. you know it's just different. You might see it as being beneficial to have a big party, big wedding, because that is what you want, and I may not see that as a priority. I may see putting the money away for maybe kids education, for my own education, stuff like that. I might find that to be a priority. Well, it's just that we have differing priorities, but that doesn't mean that your priority is ridiculous, or I'm going to put your priority down. It's just different. And that is what makes life so beautiful, because we're all so different. We think about things differently and we act differently, and that's what makes life so beautiful. Jay says readiness is when either person is able to financially and emotionally hold down the affairs of each one as the need arises. Bingo, Jay. Yes, I love that response, Jay. Yes, guys, you see what Jay says. It is readiness. When you are ready for marriage, when either person is able to financially and emotionally hold down the affairs of each other. Hold on a minute, guys. I'm getting a call here. I am on my live. All right. Yes, guys. So that's what that is. Kim Flowers. How are you doing, Kim Flowers? Welcome into my live. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I am happy to see you here. I think I've seen you here before. I'm happy to see you again. Thank you so much for coming. All right. Let me see what else you all are saying. When is it a good time to get married? That is the question. That is the question, guys. My phone is beeping off the hook, and I don't know why. And I don't know why. Okay. Okay. Blessed says, also sometimes both go into marriage with too much personal debt. Blessed, no marry nobody with their heap debt. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. I have counseled my children about that. Yes, do not do it. Do not go into a marriage with an individual with a host of debt. Death. Death. Debt. DEBT. Do not go into a marriage with someone who has a ton of debt, because their debt is going to be your debt. And the debt that they incurred before you were married should not be your debt at all. But unfortunately, if you take your two item where God give you, and you enter into that marriage with that person with all of this debt, Let me tell you something. It is going to be, yes, it is going to be your problem. So you're going to find that yourself that you cannot grow. You can't grow financially because every money coming to the marriage, this person has to be using it to clear debt. And then you end up being the one taking care of everything financially. You understand? Don't do it, guys. I have counseled my children on this. I said, you all do not do it. And that is something that I would never do. I'm not going to be in a relationship or marry nobody with their house of debt. You're going to take care of your debt. I'm not going to marry you with them. No, because I'm not paying your debt. Your debt where you use money to buy this and buy that and buy this and buy that, and I didn't benefit anything from it. But now you want me to come pay for it. No, not happening. Blessed One says, also sometimes both going to, oh yeah, too much debt, car loan, student loan, commitment to family financially, medical expenses, etc. Well, you know what I say, Blessed? Everybody has a choice as to who they marry. These days, we have so many resources at hand for us to find out who we are getting married to, who we are dating, what is their financial status, and everything. You can find out so much about one individual that I'm going to say it, that I almost have no pity for you if you're going to a marriage with somebody with 1 ton of financial responsibilities. And when you go in the marriage, you realize the person can't even give you cold salt. Yeah, I'm going to say it just like it is. The person can't even give you cold salt because every month their pay goes towards student loan, goes towards child support, goes towards spousal support, goes towards all kinds of bills. So when they are done every single month, they don't have a dime left for you to benefit from. Do you want to enter into a relationship like that? Pick your choice. Jay says both must recognize the marriage is a serious commitment and a legal contract. Yes, if you are also not mature enough to compromise, communicate, comprehend. I like that 3C combination there, Jay. If you are not mature enough to compromise, communicate, and comprehend, then you probably should consider being by yourself because compromise is a big part of being married. Communication, comprehending also is a big part of getting married. You cannot just jump, go get married, oops, and not having taken all of these into consideration. Blessed said death. Yes. Oh, Silver Dollar said, right now I want to get married. Silver Dollar, you want to get married? Talk to me, bro. What's holding you back? You want to come up on here and tell us right now you want to get married. What is holding you back, Silver? What is holding you back? Do you want to come up on the live and talk to us? Or do you want to call in and tell us? You probably should have our number by now. And tell us, why is it you want to get married? Do you feel like you are ready? Do you feel like you are ready for marriage? And if you feel like you are ready for marriage, what is the holdback? Talk to me. Happy Sunday, Yard Food. Blessings, my sister. Blessings. Silver says, all right, Silver Dollar says, right now, I want to get married, but I cannot find a good woman to marry to. Okay. Okay, guys. You want to come us and tell us, what do you consider a good woman? That would be my next question. You say you cannot find a good woman to get married to. What would you consider a good woman? Blessed said, they hide these things before the marriage. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Blessed. They hide these things before the marriage, but nowadays we have so many resources at our hand that we can find out. Yeah, we can find out. And trust and believe me, a woman should not be afraid to run, nor a man should not be afraid to run and leave the marriage. Because if I'm going to ask you, you know, put out your finances on the table. Let's be transparent here. Put out your finances on the table and let's see how we can work with this. You only put out some. Then, when I get into the marriage, I find out that I cannot compromise with what you did not show me. I don't have any obligation to stay. No, I don't have any obligation to stay. So I'm going to leave. Yes, I'm going to leave. And I'm at the stage in life right now where I will leave like this. I ask you no question. I'm not asking any questions. Once I've made clear to you that this is not my work, only something look twist. So you understand it's not working for me. I'm out. I don't owe anybody any obligation into staying into something that is not working for me. No, no, no. Not at all. Not at all. Silva, you don't want to tell me how you can't find a good woman to marry to and what you call a good woman. Yard would say, girl, last night I have to go sleep. I have a terrible headache. Oh, I hope you feel better now. I say yard foods. Yard foods, I tell you, last night was something. I tell you, my friend, last night was something. I fell asleep. The light didn't go on for maybe, it went on for about an hour and a half. Because I had to go to sleep. That rum cream was talking in my head. So I had to go to sleep. Blessed said, thank God I will not be getting married again. You know something, Blessed? Wait, let me pull this closer to me here. Okay. Oh, that feels better. Wait, I don't want to. All right, let's see. Blessed says she will not be getting married again. Is anybody else in the chat who is divorced or, and I've decided they won't get married again? Well, I've been divorced twice, and I honestly, I do not feel like I want to get married again. I don't want to do it. At the moment, I do not feel like it. I don't feel like I want to get married ever again. I don't feel it. I am not feeling it. I mean, mm-mm. Marriage takes a lot, and I don't feel like I am there to get married. Marriage is a lot of commitment. Marriage is a lot of, as Jay said before, comprehension, communication, and all of that, which I believe I can do, but I don't know if the right person is going to find me to be the right person. If the right person who comes with all those skills is going to find me to be the right person, and I don't think the person who comes with all those skills, I am going to find that person to be the right person. I just don't feel it. I mean, and I'm not going to force myself. I'm not going to rush myself and say, oh, well, Trev, you must get married. I hear people say, oh, you got to make yourself right with God. So you got to get married. I wish people would never say that to me because I don't need to get married to find myself right with God. But I don't feel like I'm going to do it again. Mm-mm. Yard foods. All right. Blessed one said she won't get married again. Jay says, I want to get married again. All right. Jay says he wants to get married again. Well, I mean, that'd be okay. I know I'm not feeling it. Jay says, by God's willing, he will get married. Yes, I mean, there are lots of marriages out there. Marriage is out there for everybody. I mean, some people love the idea. I used to love the idea of being married, having my husband and my children, and that's that sort of thing. I used to feel like that was the way to go. But right now I don't feel it. I'm just being honest, guys. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. I'm being honest and I'm being real. I don't feel it. One day I might change. One day I might feel like, well, yes, go ahead, get married, Trev. You might find somebody with whom you feel compatible and, because you see, my kids are grown. My kids are grown and gone. I have just the little one that's going to be 12. I have just her. The other four are grown and gone on about their business. But I still don't feel like I want to get up have somebody in my face every day and be no. mm, Mm-mm. I don't feel like I want to do it. And some people are going to think that when you get older, you're supposed to, you're gonna want somebody to sit down and talk with. You're gonna want some. Look at me sitting down right here, so talking to y'all. You see what I mean? Why do I need somebody to sit down in my face and give me grief when I can talk to you all? I can talk to the world. I don't have to have one person sitting in my face. I'll be just fine. Let's see what else is in the chat. Yardful says, I never married before, but I don't think I would get married. You see that? Yeah, yeah, I am with you, Yardful. It is how you feel. It is for you. And I don't agree with people knowing that they don't feel like they want to get married, but because of society's pressures and pressure of family, they go get married to somebody and go mess up people's lives. No, you don't have to get married if you don't want to. And please, for Christ's sake, you all need to stop jumping into marriage and mess up other people's lives. Blessed said, if my husband died before me or if we separate, oh, you wouldn't get married again. All right, Silva says, when you care about someone, you don't think like that. Like which one? Like which like that you were talking about, Silva? When you care about someone, you don't think like that. Like what? Jay says, I am divorced. Okay, Jay's divorced and Jay's open to get married again. And I would definitely get married again. Okay. I mean, a lot of people feel that way. And I'm not knocking marriage by any means at all. Marriage is a great thing. It's just that I have done it twice. And at this stage of my life, I don't feel like I want to do it again. And I'm standing firm on that because that is how I feel. I'm not saying I might not change. My feelings may not change later on. But for right now, as we speak, this first day of August, Emancipation Day, I feel emancipated from the idea that I must have somebody sharing my life and my soul. And, I on this day, this is how I feel. All right. Michelle says, people are not genuine anymore. If I got divorced or my husband dies, I don't think I would get married again. Well, you see, yes, I don't feel like it. Silver says, how many of these people you know? None of them. I don't know any of them personally, but I do not have to know anybody personally for me to have good camaraderie with them. And this on my platform here, all the people who are on here, all the people I see out there in the virtual world, I don't know them at all. But that does not stop me from having good relationship with them. They are not in my face, they are not in my house. I don't have to worry about what they eat, where they sleep, and sharing my bed with them or anything like that. Okay? It's just a human connection, and I am perfectly fine with that. What I do not feel like I am ready for is for an intimate partner. I don't feel like I am ready for an intimate partner to be living with, to be, sharing my life with. I do not feel like I am ready for that. That's for me. And I am taking full control and full responsibility for my life and my feelings. And I do not feel like that. I don't stop anybody if they feel like that. If they want to go get married, that's up to them, whatever the case may be. It's just that I do not feel as though I am ready or I'm going to be able to provide for that other individual an emotionally stable environment for us to share our lives with together, because I'm not about to put up with people and their their ways. And at my age now, I'm going to have to put up with somebody's. The person's going to have to be maybe around my age, set in their ways, maybe divorced as well, maybe have child support, maybe. The possibilities are endless. I'm not going out there looking. I am not looking because I do not care to look. If I was out in the market looking for a man, by golly, I would have found one. But I am not out in the market looking for one because I do not care to have one. How about that? It's me. It's my life. And I am going to live my life the way I choose. On my terms. I refuse to live my life on anybody else's terms. I'm not gonna meet nobody and they're gonna jump and tell me, say, oh, because they want to get married, or because they think that I should get married, and I'm gonna jump and go get married. Because no, no. I did that before, it didn't work out. You understand? Jump up, listen to people talk about, oh yes, I want to get married to you. Yeah, 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 and run, go, jump, go get married to them. You understand? Not taking my own thoughts and my own feelings into consideration, but just thinking about somebody else's feelings. No, no, no. I am in charge of this body here. These thoughts that I have, I am in charge. And I am not going to relinquish my authority on my life to anybody. Never will. Ever. Not going to do that. Hold on, the guys. I missed somebody. Somebody came in and I missed them. Was it you, Topaz? My mouse thing isn't working. Oh. Topaz came into the house. I saw her before. Welcome, Topaz. How are you doing? Vibes in the house. Welcome, Vibes. How are you doing on this August? This is your month? August is your month? All right. So we are going to have just one August party or what? How we going to do it? Thunder is in the house. Welcome, Thunder. Thank you so much for coming into the house, Thunder. Thunder says, I'm not getting married. It's unnatural unless it's one specific woman. Which specific woman that? Have you found her yet? Is who Teacher P? You know what I mess with Teacher P, you know? Yeah. Let's see. Okay, Yard said, Michelle says, for real trip, we talk on the phone or on the stream and we never see face to face. Yeah. Then you don't see me right now. Yeah, you see me right now. I mean, one day we might meet up. We never know. One day we might meet up. But I love just coming here and just chatting with you all, hearing different opinions rather than staying home and just hearing myself. Yeah, I don't mind. I love it. One day we meet up, Michelle. One day I'm come north, come look for you. Don't worry yourself. One day I'm going to come north. I'll come north one day to visit you. Don't worry yourself. Topa says, I would get married again only for Topaz. Topaz, you're funny in the Sunday morning here. You're making me laugh. Topaz says, should I get married again, but only for papers. The papers, we are going to give it or get it. Topaz, so easy. Thunder says, until you get married, I tell my wife, if you want an opinion, I'll give it to you. Until you get married, I tell my wife, if you want an opinion, I give it. I give it to you. You know, Thunder, I'm gonna get that quiet, but that's not why I'm laughing. It's something else I see. Okay, Vibe says her month. Yes, Vibe, we're gonna have a mid-month. We're gonna have a mid-month party. I mean, um, my one of my sons has a birthday mid-month, so I'm going to have a party. I'm going to have a party mid-month. You may have one Wednesday. Wednesday we gonna have party. We can't do it today because I'm tired. We don't know why I feel tired. And then tomorrow I'm working tomorrow day shift and Tuesday day shift. So we're just gonna have um tomorrow night is Unstoppable Live, so we're not gonna do that. Tuesday night live, and then Wednesday night. As you know, guys, me need to bring up my hours, so I need to do more lives. So I'm going to be doing live like more often over the next, you know, over the coming days, so that I can build up my thing. And also, guys, you remember Michelle, you remember I told you all that I was going to start the thing, reading the Bible thing? Well, Michelle, finally, I gotta tell you this, Michelle, because I know you was holding me to task with this one. Finally, I got to read it. I think I did from Genesis 1 to 14. And I have it on schedule. So it's going to be coming out. It's going to be coming out tonight into tomorrow morning, something like that. I have it on schedule to come out. Yeah. So you're going to be able to see it. I just narrate it, guys. I am not doing any interpretation, none of that. I am just narrating it because it is fun to me to narrate it, and it helps me also to remember stuff that I have long forgotten about what was in the Bible and what was not in there. So it's a King James version, and I'm narrating it chapter by chapter from the beginning to the end. We're not skipping and going to one verse and come back to another verse, so that every story you will get the context of what was being spoken about when what was said. You get what I mean? That's all I'm doing. I'm no priestess. I'm no none of that. I'm not doing any interpretation or anything. Just narrating it. End of story. Because that is fun for me. If me go and talk like Miss Waller Reader, maybe make it useful, right? Yeah. So I did that one was like a whole hour, like an hour of that. Yeah. Um, two papers. Anybody look for papers? What kind of paper? Anybody look for what is a paper? Guys, two papers. Say anybody in the house I look for papers. Lord of His mercy. Oh, Michelle says she's holding me to task on that, on coming north and coming to see. Yes, Michelle, I am going to be coming north in the next few months. I'm going to come north. Um, I don't have a problem coming north. So make sure so when I come north, Miss you, I will tell you all when I'm coming. Vibe says, I would get married again. I would do it like Meghan Markle. Okay, riches, money. Woohoo! I agree with you, vibes. I agree with you. Make it worth something. I mean, they say money is not all and whatever, but I mean, I don't ascribe. I say this before. I don't people going to marriage for poverty. Well, no, don't do that. Don't go. You see the person is dead stone broke. You know you're gonna have bills to pay. You know you're going to have financial obligations to meet, and yet you make your head, the wrong head lead you into the wrong relationship. If you cannot take care of yourself financially, it don't make no sense. Not do it. Don't do it. And then when you go into the relationship, you are miserable, you're angry, the other person is miserable and angry. The two of you are at each other all the time, and then you end up making yourselves enemies of each other rather than growing and building a friendship. Why? Because every day she come home, there is a sign on the door says you have 3 days to be evicted. Every day you come home, you wondering what we're going to cook. There's no food in the fridge. You have to be wondering, should I pay the light bill first? Should I pay the water bill first? Should I pay the internet bill first? Which one? And sometimes you don't have enough money to pay any of them. And we take our eyes and we enter into these relationships. And then we complain. And then we cause ourselves misery, and we cause the other person misery as well. Not cool. Not cool. And there's no one person that you must be with. There's no one person. Nobody, as I usually say, nobody not come here with your name on them. So if this person doesn't seem like they suit you, find somebody else. Plain and simple. Don't sit and live your one life in misery. No. Michelle said Wednesday night she going to be at work. Well, Wednesday night it's going to be. Wednesday night is going to be the Jamaican party, because Wednesday night is also going to be the night. That's going to be going to be the fourth. It's like right in the middle, because Independence is the sixth, which is Friday night. But Friday night I'm going to be at work, so I have to do it Wednesday night. So Wednesday night is going to be the party. And by then, Jamaica would have won some more medals, don't you think, guys? Jamaica would have won some more medals. So what better time to have it than Wednesday night? Yes. Topaz says, okay, oh yeah, Trev, I will marry a gay guy who needs a business man because he's running for office. Oh my God, you are not easy. Hey, Lala, how are you, my girl, Lala? You are my girl, Lala. There is Lala in the house, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy August, happy Sunday, happy Emancipation Day. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, cause none of them can stop at a time. Yes, guys. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? That's all I ever have. Redemption songs. Yes, guys. This is our Emancipation Day. August 1st is the day when the slaves were emancipated in Jamaica. And August 6th is our Independence Day, our independence celebration. We are going to have that celebration though on Wednesday. So come with all your knowledge from Jamaica, all your knowledge of Jamaica. That's when we are going to do all of that. The vibe says, don't make no sense. Still I eat dumpling and butter. There you go. There you go. There you go, Lala. My friend vibes. Yes. Does not make any sense. None at all. I mean, you all you have to show is that okay, you got married. So what? The conjugal relation becomes legal, so to speak, becomes biblically sanctified, so to speak, but you're still broke, but you still cannot pay your bills. You can't take care of yourselves, you can't take care of each other. Makes no sense if you ask me. And some people throughout their life, they will never be financially stable for many different reasons. But you have to decide who you want to share your life with and the grounds on which you want to share your life with that person. It is up to you. Um, Vibes say your girl, yes, Leo all the way. Yes. Vibes is the Leo. Just dropping by to say hello. That's fine. That's fine, Lala. That's wonderful. We appreciate you. If it's even 1 minute, if it's even 1 minute you come in to spend with us, we appreciate it every bit. Look who roll up in the house, guys. Look who roll up in the house. Things. What's going on, sugar? How are you doing, my love? So good to see you. You just a pass through. What happened? My life look like strainer to you? But you just a pass through. I'm so tickled by that nonsense. Oh my gosh, things that is funny. That's how my brain works. It just flip out some. so much. Oh my, you just come home from church, Sandra. I hope you had a blessed day. I hope you had a blessed day. Come, guys, hit that thumbs up button. I have seen over 20 people pass by already. I hope I have the likes to prove it. I, oh my God. Oh my God, guys. If you're just passing through, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and have a fantastic Sunday. Whatever you do, don't forget to take care of yourself and take care of each other. Do the best you can for all, do all the good you can for all the people you can for as long as you can. That is the word of my mother all the time. Take this. See why me I pass your cars, you just pop me up. Oh my God, things that was so funny. I don't know where that came from. It just came out like whoosh. Oh my lord. Oh boy. Let's see who else is in the chat. Um, Yard Food say I learned something new. Oh, well, you learned something new, Yard Food. Say she passed through my chat like it a strainer. Oh boy, that made me laugh till I cried. That is the oh boy. Oh my God, Trev, you need to. Oh my word. Let's see here. Things say, you know me here watching just the typing me scared of. Oh, because you what happened? Your nails hindering you? You can't type properly because of your nails or what? Servant David is in the house. Welcome. Welcome, David. How are you doing? David said, why didn't I see any ads? Dave, what am I gonna like? Why am I gonna like throw me an post stuff? You know I don't have enough subscribers and I don't have enough hours for any ads. So you know you're not gonna see any. Why am I gonna have to do me so bad? Oh my God. Happy Sunday, Natty. Happy Sunday. How are you doing, my love? How are you doing? So good to see you. So good to see. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. You know, how is it weather where you all at, guys? Because it is hot here. Outside is hot. I went outside earlier and it is warm. And also I have the windows open and the wind is blowing in and the wind feels warm. It feels like warm wind blowing. Let's see. Oh, sorry about David, why are you laughing at me? Yes. Let me see who else. Everybody's greeting everybody in the chat. Yes, guys. Greet everybody. Say hello to everybody in the chat. Servant David, greetings, blessings to everyone. Michelle is blessing up Natalia. Says it's hot where she's at. It is very hot where I'm at too. I don't know what the I don't know what the numbers are in terms of the temperature, but it is hot because I can feel the hot air blowing in because I have the windows open. I love the windows open. I love to see the curtains blowing in the wind and call me old fashioned, but I love to see the curtains blowing in the wind and they just flashing the breeze, even though now it's hot breeze, but that's fine. It's hot. The fan will take care of the rest. It's wonderful. Let me see. Let me see here. Who else is? Oh, Florida. Florida is hot. Yeah, and I'm in North Carolina, and it is warm. Very, very, very warm. It is today. Yeah, it is very, very warm. But you know, North Carolina has a bipolar weather. You know, it's warm today. Next time, it is not so warm. You know, but it's the summer now, so it's mostly very, very hot. Oh, really? Really? So Ting says YouTube put ads on non-monetized channel now. You never get the email? No, sir. I not get no email. The only email me get is so them block me live. I not get no more email from them recently. Me not get no more. So me I look on them here so. But I don't get any email from them. So I'm going to have to be looking out for it then. I'm gonna have to be looking out for it. Things. Thanks for telling me that. So that's why probably why she and David keep messing with me, talking about where the ads at. Okay, you never see smoke without fire. You never see smoke without fire. Because the other day I had liked when they were asking how come they don't see the ads. I didn't know. I didn't see. Okay. What them to send email for? They don't send it. Wow. What they should send me email for, they haven't. So maybe they're gonna send it to me later on. They already talk about other stuff. Let's see here. Michelle says it's nice and cool here. Yes, I figure it's nice and cool up north, but here where I'm at, it's nice, but it's warm. Yala says the open window saves money on the electricity bill. Yes, it does. Yes, it does save money on the electricity bill. I'm not a fan of I'm not a fan of all the commercial stuff. I will trust and believe me, guys. If I could live in a Wackerland Dab house, I would. I am not a fan of all the fancy. I am a very simple person. Very, very simple. I mean, it's just that you can't live these days without a car, and you gotta have a car to go about your business, make your life easier and simpler, and that sort of thing. So that's all. You know, I I can't deal with all of this. And then again, it's me. It's me alone. Why do I need to have all of this? The windows open just fine, and the wind blows. God provides everything free of charge for me. Why should I go put myself in added expense? No, not doing it. Not doing it. So, not doing it, guys. But now that we have more people here, we're still talking about when is it a good time to get married. Y'all are not going to switch the conversation on me, guys. When is it a good time to get married? You all hear that? The music in the background? That Tuba Chat's free music. It's better for me to use Tuba Chat free music in the background than other music, because YouTube always I get from a case. You know, always getting on my case. So I'm just like, you know what? When they don't steal my hours, I have my little hours climbing up nicely, and YouTube turn on and teach my hours. Can you leave it? Oh my God. So now I have to be doing live so that I can keep building up my hours and build them up at a faster rate so YouTube won't have time to teach so many at once. Yeah, so I'm not got tired facing me. You are got tired facing me face, but you can't get me out of the race. Oh no, we have to draw a bad card. Something like that. Okay, Natty. Natty is in the house, Natty. So Natty, you tell me when you think it is a good time to get married. When do you think it is a good time to get married? Talk to me, Nat. Talk to me. When is it a good time? Here, yeah. Guys, now Natalie comes in with an age component and she says 25. 25 is a good time to get married. So at 25, the bells are ringing. So it's time to get married. But at 25, a lot of people are not stable enough for marriage. Does that even matter or no? Does that even matter or no? There you go, Lala. Lala says the best time to get married is when you both can bring something good to the table. When you both can bring something good to the table. Thomas says, marry when you have lived your life and the marriage will benefit you both. So you married at 60. But Lala, I got an opinion with that. Getting married at 60. 60, if you're gonna wait until you're gonna married at 60, things start getting limp, the bones not the joints not moving as freely. I mean, some components of the marriage might end up some components of the marriage are going to be compromised if you're going to wait till you're that old. That's what old mean. I don't shouldn't say that old. Until if that's going to be the time that you think it's appropriate to get married, say for the first time, you know. But to each his own. Oh, Topaz, sorry. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, Lala. Sorry, Lala. That is Topaz. Topaz, this way you mix me up. You make me mix you up with Lala. Yeah, so Topaz say so get married at 60. You know, for maybe for somebody like me, maybe for somebody like me who has already been married, been through the rigors, come back, you know, been by myself, can appreciate myself and being by myself. Being married at 60, get married again at 60, if I want to get married again, might be not too bad. You know, might be not too bad. But at this time, I don't think I'm in the mood for it. I want to live by myself, pay attention to myself, you know, mind my own business, grow by myself. You know, if later on I want to share this growth with somebody, then it should be of my choosing. But right now, uh-uh. Right now, uh-uh. But Topaz says at 60 is a good age to get married. Could be for some people, just not my card right now. That card isn't being drawn for me right now. The marriage card isn't being drawn for me right now. Like you see me trying to show off my flag for Emancipation Day. Okay, there it is. Nobody will have any doubt that I am Jamaican. Okay, let me push this on the end. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go, guys. That's better. That is, ooh, that is a lot better. All right, let me see what happened. What happened to my thing now? Yes, yes, Lala, that's my flag. You know, I have to. Today is our Emancipation Day, and my girls won. I'm waiting for some more medals at the Olympics. So yes, yes, I'm ready. I am ready, ready. Topaz says 60 is over the hill and Roadrunner is on retirement. 60, yeah, 60 you're going over the hill, you know. I mean, hips now work right and everything. Topaz says marriage is an institution. So by 60, you will start getting ready to live as one. Well, you know, that too. At 60, I don't know. What you all think? Because I think I've run out of thoughts on this 60 thing. I don't know why Topaz is stuck on 60. But she's surely stuck on 60. To say 60 is the right age to get married. So you say married when you're young, Natal say married at 25. So married at 25, get divorced by you 40, and then live by yourself and get married again at 60. Because I think in the 40s is a good age to be by yourself, to know yourself, to get to know yourself. If your marriage didn't work, if you have a fantastic marriage, if you have a fantastic marriage, then by all means, if you have a great marriage, then by all means, it is good. In your 40s, it's wonderful. Tell us it is wonderful. So you have a good life, have a good time. That's okay. But if you have never been married and you're going to wait until you're 60, I don't know. I don't want to say anything and get in trouble with anybody. I'm not going to say anything. If it's your choice, it's your choice. Let me say that. If it is your choice, then it is your choice. But if it's not, it's not. For me, I probably should have waited, but too late. As my mom would say, too late shall be your cry. Natal says the accent alone tell us you Jamaican. So anyone who don't know just born. Yeah, yes. I don't think anybody should have any doubt as to whether or not I'm Jamaican. I am all Jamaican. All Jamaican. Yes. I can go from the Queen's English to Patois in split second. Yes. Yes. I can. I know how to articulate with my English language, and I also know to articulate with my Patois. So no ramp with me. No come over here, so come ramp up with me. It's not a game now, guys. We're not going to be playing, okay? Okay. I do like Mr. Java. Other serious no. Married when you understand the pros and cons of marriage. Go with your gut instinct. Yes, Topaz. Go with your gut instinct um and hopefully the two of you feel the same way about each other when you are getting married. Because people are going, as somebody said in the chat earlier, that people going into marriage is like a spirit tech thing. Like, I like you right now, so why not let's do it? And then they do it, and then they realize after they are into the marriage that that person are really my cup of tea. I mean, the adult night was wonderful, was nice, but the person, so the person, my cup of tea. Me don't want to be with this person. You know what I mean? And then you are trapped in a marriage. Now you must divorce. Now the terms and condition of the marriage comes into play. So what you gonna do? You just don't spend money a big wedding. All that money is gone. Now you are having second thoughts about the marriage and you really want to divorce. But now you are out thousands of dollars because you had a great wedding. Now you say, you know what, I'm gonna just ride it out. But for how long can you ride it out under the circumstances that don't suit you? For how long can you ride it out? Natal says, if I went with my gut, I would be married already. If you went with your gut, you would be married already? Well, I'm glad you didn't go by your gut. Natal, I'm glad you didn't go with your gut, honey. I am glad. Maybe it wasn't to be. It was not to be, my love. That's why. And don't you find that you're doing just fine? Aren't you doing just fine without marriage? I feel like I'm doing just fine. I feel like I'm doing just fine. I was I was anxious to get married and I was scared of getting out even after noticing very, very early in the marriage that this wasn't for me. This was not the person I wanted to be with at all. This person did in no way, shape, or form match up to the individual that in my mind I wanted to be with. But I still thought, oh darn, everybody gonna be laughing at me, everybody gonna be making fun of me, like I'm silly, I'm stupid, whatever. I jump go married to this person whom I barely knew, and and stuff like that. So all of that came into play, and I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna ride on in this baby. And you find that when you do that, the more you ride on in it, the worse it becomes. And by the time it ends, you are so drained. You are like empty. You are drained. You like, so I don't suggest anybody do that. The moment you find out that it is not for you, I say hop right on out. Don't be afraid, don't be worried about what the masses are going to say. Just do it for you. Because later on, when your mental health comes into question because you have stayed into this situation that was never working for you, and you have stayed so long that the hurt becomes so much, so overwhelming. Now you need a lot of time to recuperate. Lala said if you're both mature enough and getting married for the right reasons and want kids, then the 20s is great. If you are both working on your career first and still want kids, then mid 30s. No, no, you see, guys, Lala is getting a little. Lala is not doing it off the ground. Lala is giving you all something concrete to work with, which sounds pretty good. Yes, Natty. Yes, Natty. I am single and I am happy. The same thing I did not want, the same, the marriage I did not want to lose, have provided me with this kind of peace. The loss of it has provided me with a peace that I only dreamt of and was not willing to reach out and grab on my own because I was a little bit scared. But guys, if you all want to go ahead get married, go ahead. But don't not be afraid. When it not work, it not work. Hop on out. Don't be afraid to hop out. Crackers is in the house, guys. Me need some cheese. Crackers in the house, guys. I need some cheese. Crackers and cheese in the Sunday afternoon here. Welcome, Crackers. Welcome. You know what? I'm just messing with you. Wonderful, Crackers. I'm happy to see you in here. Thank you so much for coming. Crackers said the worst thing you do. The worst thing you did was to get married. Well, you are not alone. I am here with you, though you're far apart. Anywho, guys, you are cracking me up today. You are cracking me up. Yard Flex is still in the house. Still welcome. Welcome to the lovely Yard Flex is in the house. Lala says, if it's just for companionship, later on after you enjoyed your life, then late 50s and up. All right, guys. So you see, Lala is laying it down decade by decade. So if you're in your 20s and you want to have kids, 20s is a good time. If you are in your 30s working on your career and stuff like that, then in your 30s is a good time. Otherwise, if you are older, maybe close to retirement age or retired already, and you want to do it for companionship, then in the 60s is a good time. Well, take it or leave it. But Lala say it. Lala say to each person though, guys, honestly speaking, to each his own. For me right now, I feel comfortable by myself. I know for other people, some people just cannot be by themselves. Some people they must have a man. Them no want to be alone at all. They must have a man. So as soon as them end one marriage, them find another marriage to get into. I mean, that is not me. I am perfectly fine and comfortable being by myself. So I am not going to, you know, be in a hurry to go find somebody else. I'm not going to be in a hurry to go find somebody else. But I know there are people who just don't want to be alone. And a lot of times when you are hurting and you jump to go into another relationship, you cause yourself more pain. Yard flex, go away from me. Yard flex, go about your business. Oh my God, crackers! Crackers, I had crackers and broccoli for breakfast, no cheese. Crackers and broccoli? What kind of that crackers? Crackers and broccoli? Yardflex say, hey Lala, how are you? Yardflex, I'm ready to get married now. Yardflex, you ready to get married? You're fine. You're fine. Who you want married to yet, Yardflex? Because you can't just jump go married to a brethren. You have to find a person and have to talk it over and you have to be on the same page. Boy, you're ready to marry now. Oh boy. Yardflex and maybe you're miserable. I mean Yardflex I messed with it up. Yardflex, I actually know me happy. Me happy. Me happy Yardflex. Me happy man. I get to do for what I wanna do, what I wanna do. I mean, nobody force me to run and jump in and no marriage. No, sir. For what? What's the purpose? What's the use? No, sir. I'm not gonna do that. Um. Oh, you don't find a wife yet? She not born yet and her mother dead. Oh, I'm sorry. Just grab a one, yeah, yard flex. Just grab a one. Oh my God. What you are topaz? What you Natalia want hook up yard flex with Lala? Natal's behave yourself. Lala not have her husband. You so bad. You give me a good laugh this Sunday afternoon. All right, Topa says, let's keep it real. Not everybody should get into marriage. Right. Because as Jay said earlier, not everybody understands the commitment, the communication, and the comprehension that comes with marriage. And they just want to jump in it because for some reason, being married is sort of elevates you, give you some kind of status. The status quo sort of change for you when you get married. That is true. That is undeniably true. So people want to get married because they want to say, "Oh, I am married. I am married. Yeah, I am married." So it seems as though because you are married and because you have kids and you are married, that you get better treatment than somebody who is single and have children. People might not say it outright, but it does happen. People do treat you differently when you're married. And so people have gotten to so used to it that when I say I'm married, I suddenly feel and I suddenly see the difference in the treatment that I receive. All right, Natas Lala says she already married. Some people are better off single. That says who is better off single? Say aye, 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 aye. Hold on, I think I missed something here. Somebody said something. Do me meaning you have a one way you think. Wait, hold on, the guys. Let me go up here. So Yardflex said, do me meaning you have your own way you think. Yes, Yardflex, me have my own ways. We setting my own ways. That is true. Lady B is in the house. Lady B is in the house. Welcome, Lady B. Lady B, how you doing? How are you doing? Me come over your house hungry like a dog, man. Hungry like dog. Me come over your house, Lady B. And when me come over there, Aki and salt fish, you are Jesus, peas, Aki and salt fish, Lady B. You are talking about Aki and salt fish. I never even didn't know so they have two different kind of Aki. Anybody else here, guys, did know? Thanks to Lady B for telling me that. So they have what? Cheese Aki and what the other Aki name? Cheese Aki and bun Aki. Me don't know. Cheese I didn't know. I just know say Aki or Aki. And when we their country, I would pick Aki. We know say the Aki after that tree there, kind of softy. So when you cook it, you make the water boil up first, and then you dunk it in there, and quick time it cook. And the ackee off of that tree over there, so it kind of like an order, it need to cook a little longer. Yeah, that's how we know a country which ackee right. And that's why when we are country, we are pick ackee, we not mix them. So if we are gonna pick ackee off of this tree, then we only gonna pick ackee off of this tree, because we're not gonna mix the two ackee, because one cook faster and one not taste the same like the other. So we don't want to mix them up. Because if you mix up the one when I cook easily, and with the one that cooks easily, you're gonna find say most of it are gonna be mashy. And we don't want that, because we like when we put ackee in our mouth, we taste ackee. We bite into the ackee. We don't want it like softy. What my mother called meke. Yes, let me just say it like that. So you all understand me what I'm talking about. Yeah, but boy, lady B, you make me hungry. Make me hungry bad. Anyway, welcome into the place. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate you so much. Yard Flex say, Natal, you want me get beat up? Here you. Who gonna beat you up, Yard Flex? Nobody no bad so to beat you up. No, sir. Them not go win. They shall not win. Let's see. Oh, there's a new comment. Oh, butter aki. Okay, yeah. There is butter aki and there is cheese aki. Let me see. Oh, let me saw something here. So somebody says, Topa say anybody from British Virgin Island, I will get mad right now. From British. Ay, gosh. You wanna see Topa's throwing it out there, guys. You better grab it. Grab it before it disappears. Yard Flex say I figure. Where you figure out Yard Flex? Yeah, butter aki and cheese aki. Me never even know those things. Never even know. But thanks to Lady B. Thanks to Lady B. Yeah, no beat up, no beating up, no fighting. Oh, I missed your breakfast. You had breakfast when? This morning? Oh, miss it. I have to go back and look on it. I may have to go back and look on it. Because this morning, me just fry some dumpling. I made it cook from me did cook some dumpling from Friday. Yeah, me did cook some dumpling Friday. So this morning, me just fry them up. You know, you cook dumpling and then you just cut it in half and fry it up. Yeah. Just fry them up and eat them. Me have a little piece of fish left. Me just fry it up and eat it. Hey, what's the big deal? Yeah. Yes, me not have to go make dumpling and do all of that. No, me just fry them. I love cook dumpling after it fry. Anybody else like that? But you know, I got this chat. Yard Flex says, where you talk, I think you are easy to deal with, Trev. Me not say me hard to deal with, but sometimes I can be a pain in the neck. Because there are times there are times when I change mood. I'm not moody, but I change mood based on the energy where you bring to me. Yeah, so if you know how to check yourself, then I will check mine. Don't yell, don't raise your voice, don't call me out of my name. I get very offended. Don't I get very offended for whatever reason. I don't know why. When somebody called me out of my name, it just chip my head. It just I'm very offended. When you call me out of my name. If you're not gonna say Trev or you're not gonna say honey baby, something endearing like that, you know. I'm love ask question, and I'll ask you the question today, and I will ask you it again later on, and I will ask you again the next day. Not because me stupid or not because me not understand what you say. I want to make sure that the response you gave me yesterday is the same response today. Yeah. So nobody ask me if me an idiot if you never answered the question already yesterday. Because to me, that sounds like you're trying to be evasive because you forget the response you had given me yesterday. Yeah. All right. No, no, Lady B, you're not the only one, brother, who fry dumpling. No, man, you're not the only one. Um, your girl says, Trev, my foreign TTB's in the house. Welcome, foreign. How you doing, sugar? How you doing, my love? How you doing? Lala says, my neighbor up the road has butter ackee tree, and right now it's loaded. And how come last week they let the landscape people them trim up the tree after me I get ready to go beg them? Like seriously, girl. Listen, I used to have a neighbor down there in Miami, have a big ackee tree, and we used to get ackees off of it. Ackee, ackee, ackee. And Lord, they sell the house, and the people them who buy the house are Asians. And the people them cut down the ackee tree. We say, well, we cut down the ackee tree. He says, "Mpa manje sa, mpa manje sa." I said, "Mpa manje sa." No, 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 sa pa bon, sa pa bon, sa pa bon. They say they don't eat the ackee because the ackee ain't no good. They cut down the tree. I said, oh, Miss me. No more ackee. And it was right at the roadside. So I was always getting ackee off of it. I said, oh my God. Somebody says, Michelle said, never heard of cheese ackee, heard of butter ackee. Yes, sir. You have to ask Lady B. I learned that over on Lady B. What you know? Look at now, me turn honey baby. What you know? If you're not busy, take a look here. Yard flex, me turn honey baby for yard flex. Watch your parents and me a trouble. No, you know, me try not to be. I try not to be. Topaz not easy enough. Topaz says she will make a great business wife. So guys, yard flex, him want married again. Yard flex, she Topaz there. Topaz a throw herself in the ring. So you better watch yourself. Decide what you want, my friend. Topaz is throwing herself in the ring. She's saying that she will make a good wife. I don't know if for you, but yard flex say butter ackee have to boil in plastic bag. Yes, man. Or when you boil it, yard flex, you have to use this strainer and strain it out of the water. Yes, you know, they have to, you know, you have to strain it because it melt up. It just melt up on the top of the water. Yes. Um, Let me see what else is in the chat. But me never boil it in a plastic bag yet. But that's a good idea to keep it contained so the water does not it doesn't melt up in the water. That's a good idea. You hear that, Lady B? You have to go tell your followers them to cook the ackee in a plastic bag. Yard flex so. For a TTB, that soccer story sounds like a Miss Lou performance. Which one you listen to, Yard flex? For a TTB, which was the latest one you listened to? Now I gotta fix them up, you know. I'm working on putting them like a little action thing, like cartoon thing. I gotta wait to see how we work that out, but I am working on it. Um Lady B said, yes, Michelle, I did a research before I presented it. Okay. All right. All right, because me never know anything about it, and I appreciate that. But just want to say some ackee good to cook them nice and firm, and the next one, when it cook, it make. I have to try it first. All right, Yardflex says, question. Would you like a man to continually ask you the same question over and over? Me don't know. Me don't mind. Me don't mind. Wait enough, foreign. You put me on the spot, man. Yeah, say if me don't like one man to keep on ask me the same question over and over. Well, me like ask questions over and over. Me like ask questions over and over. So me don't know. I don't know if I don't think I would hate it. But it all depends on the question and the context and whether or not we've had that conversation before. Because if we have had that conversation before, sometimes I just small talk in a foreign. Sometimes it is just small talk. It is just to open a conversation. Sometimes it don't really mean anything. But if you're gonna turn around and ask me if I'm stupid because you answered the question already, we're gonna have a problem. We are going to have a problem. Because it's not that I'm displaying stupidity when I'm asking you the question. Sometimes I just small talk. Yeah, we just want to open up a conversation with you. You know what I mean? We want to talk. Watch ya, watch ya, watch ya, watch ya. Tuapa says, remember, I'm looking papers to be a pretend wife or a fake straight politician. All right, guys, on the hear what Tuapa say. So no need to throw no hat in the ring. Throw your hats in the ring, guys, for Tuapas. All right, Yardflex say you're testing the person's faith. I test them faith, Yardflex. I don't think so. I just me. I will ask you. I will ask you again. I'm going to ask you again. I could have been something going on my head too when me not remember, so I ask you. Don't forget to remember what to do. So, me no know. Me no know. But I just find that with me. My daughter sometimes get a little edgy with me. She's like, Ma, you asked me that already. Well, me no know nothing else to ask you. I really want to ask you something. So let me ask you again now. Just allow me, let me ask you again now. And just answer me again. Yes, foreign. I'm going to admit it. Yes, foreign. Sometimes I realize it and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I know that I'm asking the same question again. And sometimes I don't. I just figure like, oh yeah, I see you again, and it triggers something in my brain again that I was supposed to ask you a question. But you didn't answer that question, or you didn't answer it in its entirety. I didn't think that the answer I got was in totality. I needed a little bit more. Just say a little bit more. You know, yeah, flex. I mean, I test people faith. But I test them faith. I if you ask me the same question over and over, or I ask you the same question, you should be glad I'm talking to you. Don't be telling me I'm asking you the same question over and over. No, just answer me over and over. Yes, answer me over and over. Guys, Yard Flex the easy, Yard Flex says, for me, you will get the same answer every single day. Well, give me the same answer every day. Give me the same answer. But yesterday you say, yes, Trev, and then today you say, I'm sure, darling. I told you that yesterday. But you're not going to tell me, say, me not tell you that yesterday. No, 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 no. I mean, I like that. Lala running to the store. Have a fantastic day, Lala. Thank you for showing up, my dear. Thank you for spending some time over here with us. Boy, I don't know what to do with Foreign TT now. Foreign says there is a soca song. I'm tired of the same thing. The chorus goes over and over and over and over. What soca song? I will sing that. Barnley and the Dragonaires, I will sing it. What say? I'm tired of the same thing over. I don't remember that song there. Who sing it? I know soca was Barnley and the Dragonaires. Yeah, them are soca lords. And what that lady Hines, oh my god, I saw that lady Hines at Caribbean Jerk Fest. Anybody here from Florida? Anybody here from Florida? Oh my god, never go Jerk Fest every year. Me telling you something, Jerk Fest no miss me. From Jerk Fest been happening in Florida. I must see 2 times it missed me. If that many. I must see 2 times it missed me. Every November, I drive to Florida for go a Jerk Fest. Yeah, and I think they didn't have any last year, but I don't think it was the year before or the year before that. There was Hines. You know that soca lady, the lady who sings calypso, named Hines. I forget her first name. Oh my God, she was the bomb on there. Oh my God. Oh yes, she did. She did. Her performance was outstanding. And then there was Freddie was there, and Marcia Griffith. Oh yeah, and some other newcomers, some other younger people, and some other people. It was fabulous. I love Jerkfest. I'm hoping they're having it this year because it's not going to miss me, not one bit. Not going to miss me at all. All right, yard food is back. Well, Alison Hines, yes, yard food. You see, you know your people do yard flex. You know your people. Welcome back, yard foods. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming back into the place. Yes. Foreign TTB says, Trev, on a serious note, it could be lots of fun asking the same question and have a good laugh. There you go. Now you see what I'm talking about, Foreign. Now you see what I'm talking about. It could be lots of fun. Yeah, you can ask me the same question. We can play with it and work with it. You know, stuff like that makes for an interesting conversation. But if you get easily annoyed just by me asking you a question, it means maybe you don't want me to talk to you. Maybe you don't want me to talk to you. Or maybe you are worried that you might give me the wrong answer. Maybe you just have a short fuse. We can't deal with you. I just simple as that. We can't deal with you. No, sir. Because you're going to hurt my feelings. And trust me, we say something will hurt your feelings too. And the feelings are going to get hurt and get hurt. Well, Lorraine there. Lorraine in the chat. Me not see her. Hold on there. Lorraine is here. Kuya, Lorraine is here. I never see her. Lorraine. Oh my God. Lorraine, sorry, me never see you. Me never see you. Blessings, sister. Blessings, 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 my lovely Lorraine. Blessings, my lovely, lovely, lovely Lorraine. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for coming into the house. You see what we're talking about, Lorraine? We're talking about when is it a good time to get married? When is it a good time to get married? You know, they are going off to other things, you know, so we are just entertaining the conversations about that and anything else. About that and anything else that we are talking about in the chat. Yard Foods, come back. Welcome, Yard Foods. Yard Foods, what you cook today? What you cooking, Yard Foods? All those Yard Foods, let me ask you something. All them mango, Bambi mango and something that I saw you showing the other day, they ripe up yet? And all those avocado, me see you standing down on the ground and I show the avocado and right at your hand. Eh? They start ripening up yet? East Indian mango and Bambi mango. I couldn't tell the last day I taste a Bambi mango. Couldn't tell the last day. Yard food. Yard food say when me take rest. Wait, yard food. Me rest, I do take rest. Because like last night after that live, after I was drinking, the little rum cream and the little rum cream knocked me out. Yes. I slept, but wake up in a 3:30 hours around there. So, and I saw Shane having his live. So I'm go on Shane live. And then me not even know when me drop asleep while I was on Shane's live. I fell asleep. And then when I woke up again, the guy from Florida, Brother Gary, was on. So I went into Brother Gary's live. You know, Brother Gary, the radio show. Yeah. So I went into Brother Gary's live, and then I don't know when I drop asleep after that. And then I woke up, start getting myself together for the day, and then I decided, all right, I'm going to do this live. So I'm sleep and wake, sleep and wake. Tonight I'm going to go to bed maybe like midnight, somewhere like there, because I have to sleep. I have to sleep. I got work in the morning. So We're not gonna see much of me tomorrow, nah. Cause tomorrow night, by the time I get home, it will be about 9, and then I'm supposed to go and be on. And then by the time I'm supposed to be done, I'm tired, I'm gonna go sleep. So anything we're not gonna see tomorrow, we're gonna be pre-recorded and no lives. We're gonna be pre-recorded for live. And then the next day, like Tuesday, I'm going back to work. So you're not gonna see me until Tuesday night. So you're not gonna see me Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, Wednesday night, Thursday morning, Thursday night, Friday morning, Friday evening, but no Friday night. Then Saturday morning, then Sunday morning, and then Monday again. Yeah, man, you can't follow the schedule, you can't follow it. Yard flex. Last night I was having the little celebration. It wasn't even much of a celebration because when I have a celebration, it's a party. I go all out, decorate and do all of those things. But I'm not gonna do that until Wednesday. But last night I was having the little celebration for the girls who won the 100-meter. So it was all Jamaica. I had my Jamaica shirt, my flag, my other little shaky flag, and I was reading some of the stories on the internet about the girls and how they won. At first, earlier we were talking about whether or not there was some tension between them, and we had covered that, and we were finished with that. But I came back on live around 9:30 ish, and we were just having a little celebration. Yeah. So that's how that was. Yeah. That's what that was. Yes. So that is that. So that's how I was drinking a little rum cream. I know you're having a Jamaica celebration. You can't have a Jamaica celebration without a drink little rum cream. Yeah. So I just drink a little bit of rum cream last night. And because I can't hold my liquor, I just do a little bit of rum cream and boom. I'm gone out. So the life was just like 1.5 hours. Yeah, I was just gone. Tired. The rum cream just hit hit me in all the right places. How you doing, Fitzroy? How you doing? Everyone just lock on. I'm in the kitchen. Bless up. All right, all right, all right. What you cooking today, Fitz? What you cooking? Um, you did drunk last night. Yeah, flex. Me ain't drunk, Me did just feel sweet. But it just feels sweet. Yard food says the mango them finish the breeze blow. Oh my, the breeze blow them off. And the avocado them not ready yet. Me have to buy avocado here, sister. $2.50 a pound. No, $2.50 for one, I mean. $2 or $2.50 for one. I have to buy it. Yeah. I can't have it. If I was in Miami, I could have get an avocado from somebody, but here, so not in the North Carolina here, so no avocado, I have to buy it. And avocado is a healthy food for you to eat every day. All right, let me see. Okay, avocado. Oh, Yard Possess, I want to do a live tomorrow. All right, I'm not going to be. Yam and avocado are good food. Yes, Fitzroy. Okay, Yard Food's gonna be on her live tomorrow. What time, Yard Foods? I know it's gonna be in the daytime, so I'm not gonna be there. Um, it's gonna be in the daytime. I won't be there tomorrow. But if you have it, say on Wednesday, I'll be able to pop in. But you can go ahead and have it tomorrow. There are going to be lots of people tomorrow to support the live. And I haven't seen Miss Monica go live lately. Did she? Or maybe she went live when I was at work, so I didn't see. Let's see who else is in the chat. Fitzroy, what time is a good time to get married? Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. I have not done any housework in a minute. So welcome into my channel, guys. This is Trev from Trevessence. If it is your first time on my channel, I want to say welcome and thank you for coming. You might also want to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be first to get notified. To all my returning travelers, I want to say thank you for your continued support. So come on, guys. I know there are lots of people who are standing on the outside looking in. That is perfectly fine with us, all us travelers over here. We don't mind people standing on the outside and looking in. One day, you will kick your shoes off and step on up in here and touch the subscribe button on the right and the like button on the left and comment down and let's have a conversation. We like having conversations over here. We have conversations about everything and anything. If there is a topic that you would like us to cover, to talk about, tell me about it. We will talk about it. Right now, we are talking about when is a good time to get married. When is it a good time? All right, Peter, I say he's good. He's having a great day. He is cooking rice and green peas with coconut milk, stew, fish, and vegetable. Jesus, my mouth of water. Yes, man, my mouth running water. Woo, woo, woo. For some of that. Yeah, me I cook some curry goat. Yes. Curry goat for dinner today. I mean, not even know if we should have video it. Maybe I will. Maybe I will video what's left of it. Yeah, but that's what I'm cooking today, guys. Yes, some curry goat, and I make some curry goat, and I'm not going to be making any carrot juice today. I'm not gonna be making carrot juice because I like carrot juice, but my daughter don't. So I'm gonna make her some lemonade. She'll be just fine with some lemonade. In fact, she loves lemonade. Yeah. And when I make the lemonade, I put a little bit of ginger in it, give it that nice little oomph, with some real lemon. Like I buy the lemon and I squeeze them. I squeeze the lemon juice out. Like I went to the store, guys. In Miami, sometimes I can get like 20 limes for $1. I wouldn't find that here in North Carolina. But I found the other day, I found 15 for $2. So I bought it and I squeezed them and I got a whole jar full of nice, fresh lemon juice. So I'm using it to make juice, to make lemonade, to make beverage. Yes, make beverage. And yes, to make beverage, and then I put a little bit of ginger in it, and wow, it tastes super, super awesome. Yeah. Well, a little bit of brown sugar, yes, and it tastes good. Trev, sometimes the truth is a simple question, but some women continue to question. In my opinion, this is sometimes carry over trust issues. You think so? Maybe. Me don't know. Me like to interact with the person that I'm around. I like to interact with you. And my interaction sometimes it means I'm asking you a question. And I might be asking the question that I asked you already. Hey, just like it and love it. Trevor, ask me the question, no big deal. Just answer me. Simple as that. Yard flex, so when we're ready to get married, you will get married. Well, yard flex, y'all go wait, so till. Yard food, so tomorrow holiday at Jamaica. Oh yes, because today's Emancipation Day, so tomorrow is holiday. Me think them should just make Jamaica have the whole holiday for the whole week until Independence Day and then just go back to work after that. But they're not going to do that. I'll still have to go to work in between the holidays. All right. Foreign says anytime is a good time to get married once all the relevant documentation are in place. You hear what I'm saying? Documentation. That is the contractual agreement right there. Once the appropriate documentation is in place. Yes. Yes. Once it is in place, it's a good time to get married. Apparent TTV says, no, not me. Fitzroy said, this is a good topic for me. I'm single and free, and I'm good. Married is not for me. Now, women love property and all of your money. See, that's true, though. That is true, Fitzroy. Women, I mean, somebody said earlier in the chat that it is a business. People coming in, they want your money, they want your house, they want everything when them leaving. So that is true. You're not lying where that is concerned. You are telling the truth where that is concerned. It is true. So what the man them feel left right where you find them. Now make them come take all of your money And if you're destitute to start over, no. Popper says, as a result of Fitzroy's cooking, let me say, get married when you find a man that can cook in the kitchen and fix the bedroom set. Hey, hey, hey. Lord of his mercy, if him can cook, if he can cook, if he does well in the kitchen, hold on the guys, let me fix the computer here right. Yeah. If he does well in the kitchen and the other settings, then he's marriage material. All right. All right. Hey! And parents, certainly I'm not talking about teenagers. Certainly not. We're talking about grown, responsible people. Yes. Yeah, it says, yes, man. And the lemon give the sugar clear color. Yes, man. Yes, yard food. That tastes good. So that's going to be that's what's going to be on the menu for this evening. Yeah, yard breakfast sound like you against married trip. Yard food. No, no man. You're not against marriage, my friend. No man. Marriage is a noble institution. Marriage is a good thing. If two people can find each other and find that they are compatible and they are capable of establishing a fantastic life together, having children in a stable environment, raising them well, what could be better? What could be better? That when you put these children out into society, they are well bred children. You understand? Not children that's going to come out and cause society any grief. What could be better? I'm not against marriage. I'm just saying, for me right now, I do not feel like I would do it again right now, not at this time. I wouldn't do it again at this time. No, I've been married twice. My first marriage was good. We broke up, end of story. And the second one was a mess. And I don't feel like I want to do it again. But I'm not against marriage. And I would support anybody who wants to get married and have their children in a stable environment where there is mommy and daddy raising them. That I believe to be ideal. But life doesn't go the way we want it all the time. Watch ya. So Lorraine French, where Fitz the Fitz Roy, see Lorraine there. Lorraine is frying chicken and you cooking fish. So like the two of you sounds like the two of you can work something out. I don't want to be the hookup boss. But I believe that both of you can work out something. She's frying chicken and you are cooking fish with rice and beans. Come on, man. The two of you need to start talking. Yard friends, okay, just want to get it. Yes, yes, yes. I hope that I made it clear for you that I'm certainly not against marriage. I encourage even my children. I just tell them they gotta take precaution. Don't just jump on the first bandwagon. Don't just jump with the first person and go get married because marriage is a serious thing. And you have to protect yourself and protect your assets. Yeah. Um, bubbly abundance. Bubbly abundance. Welcome into the chat. Bubbly said compatibility and being financially and emotionally mature are requirements for marriage. And I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. As I said before, in this day and age, in this day and age, in this day and age, yes, you must be financially, emotionally, ready. You must have compatibility. You must be financially and emotionally ready to get to watch ya. Oh, you can't just jump in a marriage because you meet somebody and I mean you all spent an adult night together and it feels good. What kind of nonsense that? No. Mm-mm. Y'all flex a bad experience. What is bad experience? Um, um, I'm not the only one who have had bad experience with relationship. Enough people have had. And some people can't stay by themselves. They will want to jump into another relationship. For me, I don't want to. I don't feel like it. I mean, I don't feel like it, guys. I don't feel like it. I don't have anything against marriage. I just don't marriage. I just don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it. Let me see what else. Fitzroy said, people for me, I can cook, clean up the house and out and do my normal day's work. Hear that? Lorraine, where Lorraine there? Lorraine, Lorraine, where are you, sister Lorraine? Fitzroy talking to you. Fitzroy said him cook, him clean, him the normal day's work. Yes, I can imagine that Grenada accent. Yes, him have that too. Am I listening, folks, on YouTube and personal experience of friends? As I listen to folks on YouTube and personal experience of friends, I often wondered, how come I never wondered about a woman taking what I have, etc.? Me not know how come you never wonder. But parent TTB, honestly speaking, though, if the way you interact in the various chats that I've been in with you, if you are anything like the person who interacts in these chats, then I could understand why you don't worry about it, because you certainly seem like somebody who treats a woman well. So you don't have to worry about that. I could be wrong, but I hope I'm not wrong. And based on the person that I have come to know in the chats on YouTube, I can perfectly understand why you don't worry. And I believe that men who treat women well wouldn't worry either. Because if you treat a woman good in all departments, then something have to be really, really wrong. Why is she gonna leave? Yeah. People have different reasons. You can't treat them the best way. And they still leave. Yeah, so there's no guarantee. But that's what it is. Topaz says, Foreign, you have never experienced a roadrunner who saw you as an ATM? Answer the question, Foreign. Because Topaz and ramp when she asked questions, she said, have you never experienced a roadrunner who saw you as an ATM? Fitzroy said, for me, my mom is 93 years old and I learn a lot from her. And baking, a lot of women cannot do these things. All right, Lorraine, where are you, Lorraine? Hear that? Fitzroy said, him a cook, him a bake, him a fry, he's doing everything. He's doing everything. He can do everything. So you might want to check him out. Let me see who this person is. Who this person is. Foreign says, to be continued, he says, ever since in my mid 20s, I always wanted to be married and have a life partner so I can ask them the same question. Yes, I would love to have a life partner too that I can ask the same question over and over, and they don't snap at me and say I'm stupid for asking the same question, but be accommodating and say, wow, baby, I'm glad you chose to ask that question again. Did you forget that I told you? Say it nicely. You know? Okay, Fitzroy, I'm enjoying your presence here. I love you, Fitzroy. I appreciate you. Fitzroy Parent says, looking back, I never wondered where I got that instinct from. I, I mean, who knows? You inherited it from somewhere. You inherited it somewhere. All right, Fitzroy is blessing up Natalia, and Topaz says, Fitzroy is a catch. Yes, Fitzroy is a catch. Fitzroy is a catch. Fitzroy is about Fitzroy. Me not ask your age. Me not ask your age, but guys, Fitzroy is not a child. Fitzroy, I know young smarty fool around with. Fitzroy a big respectable man. So no all in the corners, okay? Fitzroy, Fitzroy is supposed to be older than me. Right, Fitzroy? Yeah, I think so. Let's see who else says something in the chat. Where they? Remember that somebody? Remember that somebody there? Remember that somebody there? Let me see this person. What a person, yeah. Hold on, the guys. Hold on there. Oops, oops, oops. My computer likes to. Show my computer touch screen. You love octopussy, back show off. Okay, all right. Let me come back down here. So, okay. Fitzroy says, Yard flex said, me no exchange treatment. What you mean by that, yard flex? What you mean by you no exchange treatment? What kind of treatment you talk about in a exchange? You know, exchange treatment. You know, treat your woman good and she treat you good. Isn't that how it's supposed to be? Isn't that how it's supposed to be? Hold on there. I don't know why YouTube are. You know when you put in somebody name you can't find them? I don't know what YouTube doing. Let me see what the icon for the something here. Oh well, this is something just have one B. Alright. You have to explain that to me, Yardflex. What do you mean by minute exchange treatment? Fitzroy said, marriage is good. Says marriage is good, but sometimes it doesn't last forever. That is true. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. Not just marriage. Nothing lasts forever. So if we're just talking about marriage not lasting, that's why I say we have to be prepared. We have to be prepared for the inevitability that the marriage may not last. So we can't just go into marriage and just think, okay, the marriage is going to last, so I'm just not going to take the precautions necessary. No, we shouldn't do that. We should be prepared that maybe chances are a few years down the road, my partner might believe that, this is not the marriage for her, this is not the marriage for him, he doesn't want to be here anymore. How am I going to handle that? And prepare yourself, because it does happen and it will happen. So be prepared. Don't be blindsided and act as though, well, I'm getting into this marriage and I am going to be in this marriage forever. And so I'm not going to take precautions. I'm just going to, give this person access to my bank account. I'm just going to give this person access to everything. And we are going to have a fantastic time for the next 50 years. Don't do that, because 10 years down the road, when this person says, well, I've met somebody at work, well, I've met somebody here, somebody on YouTube, somebody on Instagram, somewhere, and I don't want to be in this marriage anymore. And this person starts acting foul with you, and you decide that rather than living in misery, you're going to be out of this marriage. Then you realize the person gone with your money, your house, your two foul them round the back and everything, and you are left destitute. So that's why I say, even in marriage, protect yourself. Protect yourself financially. Protect yourself emotionally. Protect yourself. And I don't think I'm being unfair when I say that. Topa said fried chicken goes well with stewed fish, rice and green peas. Lorraine and Fitzroy look like them look good together. Topa is not easy now. Foreign said, Topaz, you are correct. Indeed, I've experienced it, but I knew how to manage it. I would sometimes give them enough rope to prove up. Yeah, man, give them enough rope to hang themselves. That's what you do. Oh, oh, oh. Give them enough rope to hang themselves. All right. Let's see here. Lorian, Topaz said Lorian like them mature. Yeah, Fitzroy is mature. But why y'all over here hooking up my Lorian and my Fitzroy? What's going on with you, Topaz? No wonder some people call you tapas. You see, she said she like mature men. Yes. Foreign says generally, when a man helps some women in crisis, as she may claim, generally go and tell her friends she find her boobs. What you know long me hear that Foreign? See boobs there? One go near me out. You know how long I have not heard that word. Then later on in life, you're the same person with no improvement. That is true. With no improvement. Who is coming at my house name? Chiamaka. Chiamaka. Well, whoever you are, welcome into my house. I can't pronounce your name, honey. I don't want to butcher it. Chiamaka Ajoa. Okay, interesting name. But welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if you are a content creator, but whether or not you are, I want to say welcome into my house. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Um, and this person said, it's not the marriage, it's the people. Well, marriage is abstract. We know that. So when we talk about the marriage, we're really talking about the persons who are in the marriage. Those are what we're talking about. Because the marriage is an abstract thing. So we know people are alive, people are cruel, people are unkind. Yes, we know that. People will do some things that just, people come in for different reasons. Kenita! Welcome, Kenita. I'm so happy to see you, sugar. I'm so happy to see you. Excited to get Kenita. Kenita says marriage is a wonderful thing. If you can find that special person, there you go. All right, you see the answer there now, Yard Flex? When I say yes, marriage is a fantastic thing. I love the idea of marriage. I love marriage. But if you can find that wonderful person, it makes it wonderful. But if you cannot, it sometimes causes issues. Um, why should I be prepared when we stood up in front of be prepared when we stood up in front of God and made a covenant saying through good or bad? Well, well, you're still gonna be prepared, no? Well, the way people moving these days, you cannot think for the next person. And that is why I say be prepared for the inevitable because it will happen. And that is why we find a lot of people marriage end and they were not prepared for it. And because they were not prepared for them, it knocked them off of them rockers. Because they so trusted the husband, they so trusted the wife with the finances and stuff. And when you listen from the shout, the husband clean out the bank account and gone with every money. Or the wife do the same thing. And now you must go find lawyer. You don't have the first pennies to rub together to go find a lawyer because you trusted this individual so much. And believe me, the court's going to tell you it's community property. Even though I'm gone with all of the money and left it on your face. I'm not saying a word to the wise should be sufficient. So if a word to the wise is not sufficient for you, you stay there. You stay there. So you can stay there talk about in front of God and make covenant. Yeah, go on in front of God and man and make the covenant now. God, you see in front of God and you make the covenant. And then when everything roll out the right way, you go back to God. Yeah. I tell you no. It's the truth. I tell you no. It's the truth. Wait, guys, I'm just put the computer up here so because it's getting on my way right now. I want to change positions on this here coach here. All right, let's see who else has something good to say. But great point. If that's how you feel, Chaka Chiamaka, if that's how you feel, great point. If you don't want to be prepared, you know, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. All right, something like that. Topa said, foreign, these women that chat their business like that are fools. Some things are private in a relationship. That is true, Topa. And some people just don't understand that. That there are some things that, just leave it off the radar. Just leave some things off the radar. But guys, you all know that I got to sip a little bit of water when I am on the live because if I don't sip a little bit of water, I get my throat gets dry. Should me chat like my swallow radio. Topaz says, why not hook them up? I love when people meet and fall in love. Sorry, I'm a sucker for romance. You love when people fall in love. Oh my God. Well, maybe you should start a channel, a love channel, where you hook people up and have them fall in love and you follow them around and something like that. I'm not into all of that romancing and all of that stuff. I mean, people are going to meet people wherever, but I'm not into it. Chamaka say thank you. You are very welcome. Topaz, are you female? Watch your Lorian. Lorian, all up in your business, Topaz. Yes, yes, Topaz. In the ear, she says she look for a man. So I hope she's female. I said she look for a man. I love Kenita's responses. Kenita always has some fantastic responses in the chat. Um, Kenita says we black people are messing up badly because many of us are signals of our old days, unlike other cultures. I mean, I get it. We black people are messing up badly because many of us are signal in our what signal in our old. I mean, I get it. Me miss that Kenita. Me miss it. That went right over my head. Sorry. But Kenita says something again. We need to get it together. Look, married to different culture because we are no good to each other. Well, all right, you all hear what Kenita say, guys? Married to different people of different cultures because we are no good for each other. We are not taking. We don't know not. I don't know, Kenita. I don't think we are. It's not just us. We are not the only ones who are the product of divorce and bad marriages. So I don't want to say that, but of course, I mean, lots of us don't get married at all, and a high percentage of us, I mean, have kids outside of wedlock and that sort of thing. It's it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, it is sad. It is sad, but I think that we should get more serious. When you say get our acts together, I think so. We should get more serious in the way we raise our children and the values we impart to them. How we enforce it, though, after they have grown and gone, is a different thing. It's up to them. And we are finding that they are going a different way once they become adults. You know, Topa says, on a serious note, guys, marriage can be an institution to build wealth if you meet the right partner. That is so true. The two of you can work together. The two of you can work together and build a fantastic life together. But you're going to find, Topaz, as soon as you start building that fantastic life, somebody wants to share that fantastic life with somebody else. But surely two people can get together with nothing and grow together and build a fantastic life, but people are not into marriage for the same thing. And that's where we have a big problem. That is the truth. Let me see who else says something up in here. Topaz said, big up your cute self. Oh, Topaz, yard flex, I look now. Topaz, yard flex, you have to big up your cute self. Yard flex, you're cute. I don't even have a picture there. And him can see through it and say you're cute. I love connection, Michelle. They have to have a love they have to have a love connection. I agree with you, Michelle. They need to, right? Topaz not normal. Topaz, all right, man. All right. Chiamaka says, that's not going to happen. Someone cleaned out the bank account and I don't know, not me. But a woman especially would be stupid if she did not have her own. The Bible tells you to. Oh, Well, I'm not going to say she's stupid, but I have met lots of young people who go into marriage and say, no, man, no, I trust my husband. I trust him. I mean, nothing is wrong. No, my husband would never do that. Remember, guys, the same person you marry is not the same person you're divorcing, you know. I will forever be an advocate for people taking care of themselves, even in a marriage. You are not selfish, you're not ridiculous, you are not stupid. You are taking care of yourself. Take good care of yourself because the person you marry is not the person who you divorce. They're a totally different person. If he comes into the marriage caring about you and caring about your well being and caring about what's going to happen to you when he's leaving the marriage, not very many people leave a marriage and still feel that, okay, this is the woman I was married to. This is the mother of my children, children, whatever it is. This is a woman I've spent 10 years with. I'm going to leave this marriage. I don't want to be married to her anymore, but we are going to leave on a civil note. We are going to leave on a good note, on an amicable note, and I'm going to share what we have accumulated together. We are going to share it piece by half and half because she contributed just as much as I did. Not very many people are going to do that. You're going to find somebody trying to stiff somebody. You're going to find somebody trying to take more than they put in. You're going to find somebody trying to run somebody into the ground. Very rarely you'll find it that it is a good, decent person who is going to say, you know what, sweetheart, I don't want to be in the marriage anymore. I wish you no harm. We are going to separate. Here is your half. If it means we sell this house and you get half the money and I get half, then let's do it. It's going to be hard, but let's do it because this is for the betterment of both of us. But we are going to do it fairly. Very rarely do you find that. So you better protect yourself. All right? Protect yourself. Okay, foreign TTB said, Kenita, you introduced an important point. Topaz says, oh, oral in the house. Welcome. Topaz says, guys, I started to build relationships with other ethnic groups, and let me tell those men and women are going through a lot of drama. Their business is not in the news like black folks. Well, we got to share the business. Yes, we have to share the business. Share it. We have to share it. Y'all flex them to leave out the negative part. Yeah, man. Leave out the negative part so that they can come in, come teach people money. Yeah. Eh, all of life. That is a positive part. When we tell women, say, do not leave up a bank account, and I tell men, do not leave up that is all positivity right there. All positivity. Nothing negative about it. You're talking about, oh, me love him. Oh, me love him. And when I'm ready to leave you, I'm ready to kill you, I'm ready to take all of the money. No, 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 no. Protect yourself, sister. That's what I say. And trust and believe me. I'm not telling no lie. I love to see Oral in the chat. How you doing, Oral? I'm so happy to see you. So, so happy to see you, my friend. How was your day going? You pack out the box them yet? Have you been able to pack out those boxes yet? Yard flex, no pick to know if you're cute. What you mean? Of course, I know I'm so cute. I don't even have on makeup. I don't need makeup to be cute, you know. Yard flex, I am cute. The only thing you know I must have is my lipstick. Where my lipstick there? What ya? You know, I put on my lipstick this strip. It is here, but oh, it's right here. Yes, I just gotta keep replenishing my lipstick because while I talk and talk and talk, my lipstick kinda gets, you know what I mean. Yes, thank you very. Yes, thank you, Yard Flex. Me know something cute. Michelle Yard Flex. Remember, business marriage or paper marriage. Topaz said keeping it real. Topaz, you're not easy, you know. Silver Dollar. Who you love, Silver Dollar? Who you sending out all these love emojis to? Didn't you say in the chat earlier that you wanted to get married, but you can't find the person. Silver Dollar, you find the person yet? You come back with all kind of loving hearts, loving hearts. Who you show love in your eyes for? Who you love? Who in the chat you love, Silver? Kenida says, Trev, most of us black people are mentally and emotionally broken. So we think relationships and marriages are going to fix us and make us whole. Darling, with counseling from birth to adulthood. Kenida, Kenida, let me ask you something. How much hugs you want me to send for you for that comment there? How many hugs you want me to send to you, darling? You know it's that true. Because that's what I say. We break each other when we leave relationships. We not choose to walk out in peace. We break each other. We destroy each other emotionally, which sometimes most of the time it not called for. It not called for. And I agree, it not called for. So we have to be getting counseling. And a lot of us don't believe in counseling either. A lot of black people don't believe in counseling. So we go through with the hurt and the pain and we take it into relationship after relationship. I told you before, I was never broken in a relationship before this last one. Ever relationships break up, spend time relationships break up. Not even the man that hold a knife to my neck. I was not broken. Because me left him and go about in business and go about to business. I didn't feel broken. I didn't feel emotionally wounded. Just in a shop. But after this one, I have to take step back and reevaluate myself. Did I feel like I was broken? Maybe. Kind of. Supposedly. Maybe. I don't know. But I was an emotional wreck. Yes, I was. And I have to admit it. And you all who have been following me all this time know that I've admitted it before several times. And I refuse to deny it. Michelle said, yes, Jeff. Two people in one body. Yard flex. At yard flex, you know, I'm not loot. I love my privacy. All right. You hear that, yard flex? Two parts, she love our privacy. So she now come on YouTube. Go on the YouTube channel. Me love to chat. So that's why I'm up on YouTube. That's why I'm up on YouTube. Let me see who else says something here. So have a look at the chat and go left me. Okay. Chiamaka say, yeah, but sometimes we see all the warning signs that the person is no good, but sometimes we get lost and not pay attention to the warning signs. That is so true. We don't pay attention to the warning signs. The warning signs them come and them liquid in our face, so back, and we still not pay attention. Yeah, yes, and then by the time we decide to pay attention to reality, we realize that we are so far gone, so emotionally broken, so wounded in the same relationship that it's terrifying to us in that relationship. And by the time that relationship is totally over, we still are afraid of entering into new relationship. Chiamaka said, I don't see this attitude amongst Africans. It mostly here in the Western society that the greed is just unbelievable. Well, we're going to find different cultures, different things happen in different culture. Different culture. Yes. People are out to get out of a relationship. Silva says, I would like to stay here with you guys all day, but I'm going to cook my Sunday dinner. Cook my YouTube out here, cook Sunday dinner. Yeah, bring me some. Yeah, bring me some, Silva. Tell me what you cook. Somebody else in the chat said they were frying fish. Somebody else said they was frying chicken. Somebody was frying fish and peas and something else. Yeah, so you have to cook your Sunday dinner. Thank you very much for coming here, Silver Dollar. Thank you very much. Oh, your wife says you must rest. Okay, Oral, no pack out the box them yet, guys. Remember, Oral just moved, so Oral hasn't packed out the boxes yet. His wife is going to pack them out little by little so he can rest. Very good, very, very good, very, very good. And Oral has a very Owal is a very nice man. We know that based on what we have seen in the chat. Topaz said Chiamaka, it is there in Africa or with our African sisters and brothers. Please check Franklin TV channel for the African experience. Okay, all right, you will see it. It does happen all over. Topaz said this is true. Lots of traumatized people are. Yeah, man. Traumatized people are everywhere. Whole heap of traumatized people. And what we have to work on is stop traumatizing others because it is people who traumatize people. So if we stop traumatizing other people, if we stop traumatizing other people, then there will be less traumatized people leaving out of relationship. Because I don't know why you're leaving out of the relationship. Why the trauma? Why you have to inflict wounds onto the person you are leaving? I don't like that. Lauren said that is why I don't want no big wedding, only big honeymoon. Lauren, Lauren, I don't know what you call in honeymoon, so I'm not gonna even address that. Topaz said, in real life, I am very shy. On YouTube, I am loud and say the most crazy things to get people to laugh and think. It's all good sports. Okay, oh yes, it's all good sports when Topaz come up in the house. Topaz and Thunder always coming up in the house saying so. Watch ya. Y'all flex love you off Topaz. He must send you blowing kisses to you. Foreign says, some of us are generally fortunate to meet the right person for our spouse. Yes, that is what I have said, Foreign. Some people are very, very fortunate. They have met a good person to call their spouse, and they have had a fantastic life. Not all of us is going to be that lucky. Thus, it's difficult and painful to understand why some folks can't find the right spouse. Yes, that is true. And that's just how it is. Some people are going to find the right person, and some people are not going to find the right person for whatever reason. You know, it's just what it is. Some of us are lucky, and some of us are not. My wife gonna cook curry goat and rice. Yes, oral. Same thing over here. Yeah, same thing over here. Once I cut the live off in the next 23 minutes, I'm going to pay attention because me not bring you know to go watch me cook my curry goat. No, me I go cook my curry goat and rice for me and my child. Um, Michelle said Chiamaka sound like Jamaican. Me don't even know what Chiamaka is what. But them say Chiamaka sound like Jamaican. Okay. My Sunday dinner is French fried chicken and rice and peas. Mouth watering. French fried chicken and rice and peas. That sound like a good Sunday dinner. That sound like a good Sunday dinner. Did you season the chicken from overnight and did you do all of that? Let's see what else is here. Lorraine says, Tapas, I'm kind of shy, but if I am comfortable, I am hilarious. I will make you laugh all day. Yes, that is Lorraine. That is Lorraine. Oh, Leon Legendary is in the house. Leon, how you doing? You was over in my house, Leon. You always in my house, and I appreciate it. Hold on, the Leon. Leon Legendary Production. Hold on, the Leon. We can't find you, Leon. Leon Legendary. Jesus. Leon. Leon, are you this? Kuya. My bad. Then I'm gonna watch off. How did I watch all of these? I'm gonna watch all these things on your thing. I watch all these things on your thing, Leon. there's something here. This Brawl Stars something. Okay. All right, Leon. All right, Leon. I got you. I got you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you again for coming into the house. Yeah, a tapas that. That is tapas in the house. It's not tapas, it's tapas. It is to it is not tapas, it is tapas. Okay, let me see what else everybody else is saying in the chat. Natal say, oh, your grandma cook it. Oh, you want lucky so. My, oh my, oh my. I can almost taste my grandmother cooking 3 years after she did. And many years since she has cooked for me, and I can almost taste our Sunday dinner. Our rice used to have this peculiar taste. And our chicken, I don't know what she put on it, but it used to have this peculiar taste. Um, okay, Leon. I am good. Just here chilling. Rain is falling here in the west. Where are you, Leon? California? Rain is falling out there. Michelle says he was on Unstoppable one night, Trev. Who? Who was on Unstoppable one night? Leon? Oh. Because most of the people I know from Unstoppable, I know them, you know. Okay. Two of us say, yes, Leon is the gamer. He came on Unstoppable show. Oh. You remember him? You remember? I remember him because he talks to me sometimes on my videos. But all right. Now me know. You know, you guys have to keep me in the loop. Have to keep me in the loop. Cause sometimes me drop asleep like on a Monday night for Unstoppable me usually drop asleep. Anyway, um Natalia, so lucky I'm here in Florida and it's humid. Well, where I am, it's hot. The breeze just a blowing. The breeze just blowing. It's warm outside. The breeze just a blowing. Just blowing the curtains. Just blowing in the warm wind. But I have the Dyson. The Dyson flows like cold air. The technology of the Dyson is cold air. So we still feel nice and cool. Nice and cool. Let's see who else is here. Laugh out loud. I need to get a different browser so I can share you in my community section. Okay, that is fantastic. Go ahead and get it, my dear. Thank you all. Go ahead and get it. Check. Go ahead, guys, and like the chat, guys. Don't forget to like and share. Like, comment, and share because I appreciate each and every one of you who come up in here. Natalia said going to rain soon. Oh, it looks like it's going to rain down there in Florida. Okay. Okay. Michelle says Robbins. Oh, Leon says he's saying hi to Michelle. Lorraine said Trev Agara art. Yes, I'm guarding myself. I'm comfortable, I'm comfortable by myself right now. I don't feel like I'm not in that space. I'm not in that space. I'm not in that place. So it's not that I have anything against marriage. I don't have anything against men. Just right now, may I take a chill, and I'm loving it. Somebody had said in my one of my earlier chats that I should not take a break for too long because if I take a break for too long, then it's gonna be harder for me to jump back into the dating scene. But I am still, I'm, I'm still doing it on my terms. I'm not gonna do it on somebody else's terms. I'm doing it on my terms. Yeah. So whenever I feel comfortable, then I will. But for right now, no, ain't happening. Ain't happening. I'm guarding this heart. I'm guarding it. I'm guarding it. Yes. And when I communicate with the lovely Stefan Labusier, he says, guard your heart. That's what I'm doing. Z, Z Shank is in the house, guys. Everybody say hello to my lovely, 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 lovely friend there. Z Shank, how are you doing? I am happy to see you here, my friend. Happy to see you. Thank you for coming into the house. Leon says, I can't believe you don't remember me. And I thought you were my first wife. Oh my God, Leon, no, I didn't forget you because I know that you are in my house a lot. I know of you. And I look on my phone. I look on my phone and I see where I have played several of your videos already. So I'm like, then how comes I've been in his house and played all these videos and I still didn't give him the banana? That's what just crossed my mind. That's when I said I can't believe it. Because I have been in this house so many times. Because we have communicated in chats before. So that's why I was like, ah! But sometimes I'm terrible at that because I might start watching. I don't like to go into people's houses, give them bananas, and then run away. I don't do that. I like to go in and watch something. Sometimes I run maybe a 20-minute video. I run it, turn it down, and run it if I'm driving or something, just so you get the hours. And then by then, it will continue on, and by the time I get back on it, something else has taken the place, and I forget that I should have gone back to do the banana thing or do a comment and stuff like that. So, it does happen. But I'm glad when people come back or they let me know that, Trev, you were in my house or I was in your house or something like that. Because sometimes I feel badly when somebody says, I've been in your house, give you banana, blah, 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 and you didn't come back. And that is why sometimes when I come in people's houses, I don't advertise myself and say, yeah, see me here. I just gave you a banana. No, I don't do that. But I can still be your first wife. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Leon. Nothing is wrong with that. I can still play the role. We can play the role from distance apart. Topaz said, yes, sir, Trevor, wait till list of potential husbands. Lord Jesus. So Topaz, you're going to have to go help me weed them out. You're going to have to keep up with me, keep up with them, watching them here on live and see, which one trips up. And, when they trip up, you tell me, Trev, you got to eliminate that one. You got to eliminate that one. Because a lot of them too are younger people, younger than me, younger people than me, young people for me. And I don't know. I don't think me a cougar. I mean, because I said in one of my lives that I'm probably going to be the 70-year-old, 35-year-old. So y'all taking cues from that? Oh, Leon says where I'm from. In terms of where I'm from, you see my flag, Leon? All right, you see my flag? So you know where I'm from? All right. That answers that question. If you want some more clarification, ask me. Topaz says, Trev, sorry about the typo. That's okay. Our sweet Natalia saw. Oh, Desireen is in the house, guys. There's another of our faithful traveler in the house in the form of Desireen Thompson. Desireen, how are you doing, sugar? I'm so happy to see you. So happy to see you this evening. Top on the list that I'm watching, Trev. Yes, I appreciate each and every one of you who come to listen to me. But I'm going to cut it at 3. I'm going to cut it at 3 hours because I'm going to have to go cook. And me don't want to cook with you today. I don't want to cook with y'all today. I have 2 more stories to write. Where is Z? Z, you still here? Are you still here, Z Shank? Is Z Shank still in the house? Anybody knows? Okay. Um, Blessings to you, my love. Leon says, don't worry, I will take care of it. Just give me the key. Oh, you want the key to my heart? Oh, you are so sweet. Guys, Leon wants the key to my heart. All right. Leon is not the first person online who has asked me for the keys to my heart. All right. Let's see. Lorraine says, Topaz, that is going on Trev. Soon find real love. I can see a real king coming to her. Yes, brother. A real king. You see, Lorraine's prediction could be true. Lorraine says she can see a real king coming in my direction. All right. Well, you have to go tell me, what garments I should put on for that real king. What garment should I put on for him? Because if he's a real king coming, well, I got to be prepared, right? I got to trim my lamps. And get ready. for the new king. Why do I have lipstick on my teeth? But you all see, guys? Yeah, lipstick. Okay. I'm going to have to, you are going to have to tell me too how to be prepared. Because I don't know if I know how to be prepared anymore for that new king. But I like the idea. But for right now, it's just an idea, and I'm keeping that fantasy in my head. I'll take care of it one day. And you all are going to be with me on that day when I so choose to step out of this little shadow that I'm in, this little box that I'm in. Yeah, you all are going to step on out there with me. But Lorraine have great hopes. Natalia have great hopes for me. Leon have great hopes. Topaz, Desreen, Michelle, all of you all have great hopes for me. So one day I hope that it will happen. Oh my God. I don't know, guys, if it will ever happen. Watch ya. Lorraine says, I love Aki. I would eat it every day. Yes, man. Me love Aki too. But me can't find Aki up here. I went to the Caribbean store on Friday and they had Aki, and the Aki was like I think it was 11.99 for the can. That is, they say it's 20 ounces of Aki in the brine. I am as much as I love Aki. Uh-uh. Anybody here in Miami? No, pick some Aki and put up for me. Now I would have to text people in the group chat to see if anybody in Miami can pick some Aki for me and put it down until I get there because I'm going down. I'm going home soon. But other than that, I'm not buying the Aki up here. Once I had found them have it on sale, it was like 4.99, and I had 5.99, I think it was, and I bought. It was good, but I'm not paying 11.99 for a can of Aki. If you are in Miami, pick some Aki and freeze it for me, but don't cook it before you freeze it. Don't cook it before you freeze it. Freeze it just like that because me no want it to cook first. Because when you defrost it, it gets pleke pleke. I me no want it pleke pleke. Okay. Uh, Michelle is blessing up Desiree. Michelle said, Trev, you have to make copies for the key to your heart. Yes, sir. And I have to be willing to change the lock. When you act foul, Leon, me I go change the lock for you. Leon said, where me live? I live in North Carolina. I live in America in the state of North Carolina. Okay. Leon says, Trev, you need to use a lot more tags. The algorithms can push out your videos. You have to help me with them things then, you have to help me with those things. Help me with those things. Is Z Shank in the house? Z Shank, are you in the house? Is he in the house or is he gone? Usually at this time it is night time where Z Shank is. It is night time, so I'm surprised that he was in the chat just now. Um, but it looks like he just woke up, got in, and got right back out and went back to bed. All right, he and I are going to talk, have a conversation about that. I don't know how to use. I don't know. I'm just working on these things. But thank you so much, Leon. You're probably gonna have to link me up, help me out, okay? Those of you who know better, help me out. Trev, Torin says, Trev, it will only happen if you choose. Yes, I believe so. If I open up and entertain the idea and entertain the right person, then I'm sure it will happen. But I am not putting myself out there at the moment. And that is because I don't feel comfortable yet. I don't feel comfortable yet. One day I will feel more comfortable. Yes, I will feel comfortable one day to do it. I know I will, but right now I don't feel comfortable yet. Yeah. Leon says, possibly something like this in the description. Okay. Okay, on that little where that thing comes up blue where you can pull it. Okay, I understand. My friend Zishank is gone. I guess he will come back. He will come back. All right. Leon says, just contact me. Contact me. I will give you a private class. Oh my god. You will give me a private class. All right. Leon, did I follow you on Insta? Did I follow you on Instagram? Talk to me, because I don't know. I am Kenny says, Trev, you have to have a signal meetup group, but must meet certain criteria. I need so. I need a text now and tell one name so. Oh, you're on the slave. Okay, darling. All right. But Kenny, text me now. Text me on the phone. I love you too, sweetheart. Big up yourself. You need to text me and tell me about that because I have absolutely no clue. I don't know. So text me and tell me. Yeah, send me a text so we can talk about it because I don't know anything about it. And Leon, also, if what you're talking about, if you want to help me out with it, go ahead and talk to me. Talk to me offline. Check me out on Insta. I don't even post too much on Insta these days, but I think I need to get back into the groove. But he said, why you say that, Natalia? Are you jealous? You can join the class if you want. All right. You hear what Leon says? You can join the class, Natalia. He says you can join the class. I don't know what kind of class Leon plans to give me. What kind of lessons in that class? But he says I can link him for a class. So hey, I'm going to link him for that class. Oh my word, guys. Oh my word. We're going to run this live for another 3 minutes. Um, once I finish, I'm not sure my link. Leon says, I am not sure. My link are all in my about section on my channel. Okay. Topaz and Leon, you have sweet mouth. Sweet mouth you have. Lorraine said, a man married for 45 years. He said everything his wife asked him is yes there, even when he does not agree, so they don't fuss or fight. Oh, yes, that is true. That is true. So they don't fuss and fight. He answers yes to everything. Yes, yes, yes. So that sounds like answering yes, yes, like Brakra Master, stop to question anything. You just say yes. Yes, dear, even when he doesn't agree. So they don't curse each other. Yeah, so they don't want to curse, they don't want to quarrel. So he answers yes. There's somebody has to find that area where we're going to come back. Everything is going to come back into homeostasis, that's something like that, where everything is going to come back to normal. Because you can't be going left and I'm going right. We have to find room. We have to find a place right there in the middle where everything is back to normal. All right, Topaz is upping out, guys. It is coming up to about 3 hours since we've been on the live. I want to say thank you all for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you who rolled up into the house. I want to say thank you to Foreign TTB. Great contribution, Topaz. Fantastic contribution. My friend Michelle was here. Leon, thank you so much. YouTube class, nothing else. Okay, YouTube class. Okay, if you have one YouTube class, invite me. Um, Desireen, Michelle, Lorraine, who else was in the house? Oral was in the house, Twine TTB was in the house, Lady B was here, Natalia, Kenida, lots of people were in the chat, guys. So guys, do not forget before you go out of the chat, if you have not yet hit that like button, go ahead and hit the like button on your way out. Go ahead and hit the like button. If you have not yet hit a banana, now is a fantastic time to do so. But go ahead, hit that like button, guys, and go ahead now and have your Sunday dinner. If you haven't cooked it yet, go finish cooking it. If you have not eaten it, now is a good time to go eat it. But whatever you do, guys, don't forget, take good care of yourselves and each other. That's going to be it from Treversance Unstoppable for right now, guys. So until next time, guys, this is Trev checking out. Click the like button on your way out, and I will see you all again later on. I'm going to go make my child's dinner, and I will see you all later. Okay, guys? Ciao. Love you all. Talk to you all later. Bye bye.